Let's double check here. Twitch said it got an error. Failed to start output. So let me double check there first. Guess I can put on some tunes. I changed all my video settings, or all my folder settings, so hope everything is still where it was supposed to be. What's this? Ooh. Good waiting room music. Here we go. That should be okay. Let me drop that a bit. Okay, so let me double check here. Twitch should be up. Ken better not drop his damn kids off here. Ain't got time for that. My channel. Okay, we're good, despite the fact that OBS says we're not. Looks like we're all right. Cool, cool, cool. And then let's check on. Yo, Duke Desmond, what up? You don't see Agumon. Hold, give me like 30 minutes, maybe 15. I promise. Agumon gameplay, actual Agumon gameplay. What up? What up? Okay, so I'm doing my quick rounds, making sure that all the technology works. Because if it doesn't, then I get to get tangled up in wires and try to figure out why. Twitch is good. So next up is YouTube. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Bert? What's up, Ghosty? What up? What up? What up? Hey, Brandon. Good morning. Good morning. Jayzaku, how do you do? Still not seeing YouTube in the chat, so let me see if I can refresh it really quickly. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, chill. Just refresh current cache, and I think that should work, right? So everything will get deleted, but after that we should be good. Fingers crossed. Let me zoom a little bit. Whoa, the other way. YouTube folks, do me a favor and say a thing. Say a thingamajig. Let me try this. Test. Big test. Greetings from Australia. What up, Australia? Howdy, howdy. Folks who are like 9 hours down from me. Still not getting YouTube. Why does that happen? I don't understand. Alright, well, here we go. Time to figure out why. Go to widgets. Go to chat. YouTube is there. Copy the widget URL. Go to multi-chat. Pop it in. Paladin, what up, man? Long time no see. Hope you're doing all right. Okay, and then let me refresh it one more time. And if this doesn't work, then we just panic and cry ourselves to sleep. Refresh and hit OK. Oh shit! Thanks, Ghost Spectre. Thanks, buddy. My man said he made the move. Abandoned the YouTube live stream? That's crazy. The Netherlands, yo! Shout out to the Netherlands. Oh god, speaking of, I feel so bad. I sent out the prizes for. Do you guys remember the Taskmaster event that we did a while back? I sent out the prizes also a while back, and one of the winners, Henny, actually lives in Europe, and they sent the package all the way there, and then they didn't deliver it, and then they returned it for some reason, and I'm just so he's got to call the shipping company and see if it's still in the country, and if it's not, then I got to call like the actual manufacturer, and it's hell. It's super hell. Hey, it worked. We are ready to be in panic mode. So yeah, I'm praying that his prize is still in the country, so it's not gonna take like another like week and a half to get to him. I feel really bad because the other guy already got his mocks. There were technically 2 winners, and one winner got his in like a week and a half, and then the other one still hasn't gotten it. But this ended like back in April, so oh boy. Let's see here. You know Henny personally? Then please tell Henny I am sorry personally. I've been emailing him quite a bit, but yeah, if you seem like he says he's sorry and he means it. He feels like a scumbag because you haven't got your prize yet. For what it's worth, though, they actually look really good. Mox sent me a picture of his, and it looks really clean. I'm super glad the way they turned out. Yeah, I just want Henny to get his so that it all can be right with the world, and then I can start planning for the next one. Although I guess if done the planning, I just need to start working on it and doing all the video stuff. Yeah, speaking of video stuff, man, I don't know if it's laziness. It's not laziness, not really. I need to apologize first of all because I said that the Diaboromon deck profile would be out last week. Not the case. I had the idea for it, and I did all the recording, and I sent it to Lord Seiji, our editor, and he looked at me like, "Wait, what?" And he basically let me know like how much work it's going to be, and so he's still working on it. So apologies, and please give your energy to Lord Seiji out there, who is doing the Lord's work right now. Speaking of, he sent me a video I need to review, and I still haven't done that. It is me. I am the bottleneck, folks. And I'm staying. Good morning from Puerto Rico. Damn, other side of the planet. Hey East, question. I'm an NA. I'm going to a case event, and I'm wondering if Cherubimon Alliance is decent. I feel like I have to do this a lot recently. When people ask me like if something is decent, what's the end goal? Like, are you trying to like win an entire like regional tournament, or keep in mind that I don't really know what a case event is. Hey, the Pan, thanks, man. I don't know what a case event is, so you have to be a bit more descriptive. Just because over here in Asia, that's not really a thing. We don't have like official like go to a store and like get a case and there's like an event around it. It's usually like line up at the card shop, get your stuff, go home. And I started revealing BT18. Not everything of EX7 has been revealed. What? My man who followed, if I could pronounce your name, I'd say I appreciate it, but just know that I appreciate you. JMO, thanks, man. Yeah, I saw that they started releasing some of the BT18 stuff. EX7 is not fully released. I feel like all the cards are out already. Am I tripping? I haven't really looked very hard, but yeah. That's Nikagami, hey. Are you running Luca base for the Dota? Jzaku, the deck profile is very cool. Check it out. I think folks, I think there's a lot of value in the way that we did this one, because we didn't do like a normal deck profile. Yeah. I feel like it's a little better, but I don't want to abandon my precious boy Diaboromon. Diaboromon has some good value. Like, it's hard to pass up on Diaboromon. Big box, thanks, man. It's hard to pass up on Diaboromon because he gives that nice little protection the turn he comes out, and because the deck typically just like gathers like tons of resources over the game. When he comes down, if your opponent can't bounce him, and the only way they can get rid of him on the board is to destroy him, and then you've got the Dex Dodogora in trash, like waiting, like laying in wait. That's a nasty spot to be put in, man. I think we're missing the new Impmon line. How do folks know? Aren't all the cards released so far? Am I tripping? Hey, Terrell Franklin, thanks, man. I think a lot of the purple stuff is that we're really. I thought that all the stuff was out already. Maybe I'm just tripping. They simply DP minus it to him. Nah, man. The 1,000 he gets when he goes to Dex is all that matters. Actually, that plus that 1,000 that he gets when he evolves is kind of clutch. We know how the level 6 Impmon line looks like though. Wait, what? Oh yeah, they showed off the pictures, right? Hi, Taro. Thanks, man. Oh yeah, they also came out with the new Liberator stuff, the comic I'm referring to. I need to go back and actually take a look at that. I was reading, what was it? My Hero Academia last night. And they just finished the last, I guess, major fight for that series. So, I guess if you've been waiting to binge read MHA, now's the time to do it, because it's basically done. It's like they've pretty much done all of the action, and now it's kind of like the wrap up. We're 4 cards short, they say. 4 cards short, not me, man. I'm 4 cards tall. It seems Bandai is withholding 4, 5, and 6 until the web novel. Oh, that's speculation. Okay, I was about to say already. I was like, how do you know that? You got insider information, big dog? What do you know? What do you know? Yeah, I don't know. I got 2 boxes of EX7, but I'm not super excited for the set. Nothing I have seen has kind of made me go, whoa! But, who knows? Maybe as I look at the cards, I'll become inspired. Hexablaw, of course, I like, but he's not, earth-shattering. We'll find out, though. Whoa, did that not loop? Why didn't that loop? We're currently in waiting room mode. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna do a lot of stuff today, I assume, if time permits. I want to go over last week's event results here. We'll take a look at a couple of decks. Some that I think are really important that I haven't really talked very much about, but I think are definitely worth talking about, because they're going to become, I think, a big part of the game, either now or in the next set, or BT18. And then I also want to take a look at a deck profile that a YouTube member sent me, and I'm gonna start up a new thing for YouTube members, just give them some more value. In that they can send me a deck and we can kind of go over it and make some critiques, as long as I know what the purpose of the deck is. You want to go to win a regionals with this, or is it just a casual, or you're trying to teach somebody how to play the game with this deck, that sort of thing. But one of my YouTube members sent me a deck to take a look at, and we're going to look at that today, and we're going to do some critiques and hopefully make it a little bit better so that he can use it in the most current set. That'll be fun. I think that's a really interesting segment I can start doing a bit more often. I'm also trying to stream a little bit more often. You probably noticed that this is the 2nd week in a row, wow, 2 times, that I've streamed, and hopefully we can continue a trend. Was it Bandai who said they wanted the Liberator decks to be entry-level stuff? I don't know if they said that, but they are. They're pretty entry-level. The effects for cards are pretty simple, pretty straightforward, and there's no craziness outside of Overclock and Vortex. Here's something really interesting I read. BT17, I think it is. Yeah, I think it's BT17. Will be the first set to have, I don't know if this is confirmed, I don't want to, unconfirmed, but I saw this with some of the Japanese players talking about it. I think in the original Digimon card game, the 19th set was the first set that had the equivalent of 3 secret rare cards, and so they're saying that one of the marketing points for BT19 of the current Digimon game will have 3 secret rares as well. Again, that's unconfirmed, but I've seen it. Japanese players talking about it on Twitter. I don't remember if that was a leak from the box information from Amazon or something like that, but that's what they were talking about. Is there news of an online battler like Master Duel? Hey Duke, sort of, yeah. They came out with a sim. They came out with a sim for an unofficial sim for the game. Some really great and hardworking and talented folks sat down for a couple of months, almost a year, I suppose, and they came up and put together a sim for the game. It works pretty dang well. It basically does all of the automatic and prompting for you, so you don't have to manually do everything like the current sim is. And so if you're interested in the game, you basically I did a video on it, and in the video, in the description and in the comments, the posted comment, is how to play it, how to download it, how to set everything up. So I thought 7 has 3 sets. Was that true? Dang, I didn't realize. At least get past the first couple of rounds in a large event with Cherubimon X Alliance. I'm just trying to play a green deck that can get around Magna X, I guess. Yeah, that's a toughie. Magna X is, I guess it depends on which kind of Magna X you're fighting. Magna X with Vaccine is very difficult to fight against because they treat memory like Luffy treats, I don't know, limbs as rubber. They just like stretch the memory gauge however they see fit. Blue is a bit, I guess, fairer because they have a harder time checking their own security to proc his effect, where yellow is a bit safer because they can use their own recovery effects and security manipulation to just make him invincible. Blue doesn't really have that. They don't really have that luxury. Cherubimon is going to be tough. I think it'll be. You can probably go the route of using the Ace card. Wait, he's not even out yet in 16. Am I tripping? I don't think he's out. Hold on. I think he comes out in EX6. If you're using the green-purple, you might have a tough time. Cherubimon. Oh, yeah, that's EX6 I'm thinking of. I'm sorry. Yeah. If it's just Cherubimon, it might be difficult. If you want to use green, regular Rapidmon is very good. It's quite a good deck. The new Rapidmon X Antibody is amazing, and the Rapidmon cards from the Terriermon starter deck, the Double Typhoon starter deck, is so good. Another option for green is not Grandis. Oh, I'm tripping. Tyrant Kabuterimon, my bad. Yeah, Tyrant's also a good option as well. His ability to make his DP super high means that in some cases you can just punch over their Digimon, their big ass wall Magnamon X. The one thing you have to worry about is what's it called? Heaven's Judgment, because that card will strike you down, and there's not really much you can do about it because it's an option. So force him to either block and purge or take damage. If you can get bigger than a Magna X like reasonably often, but you don't kill them, you really have to be wary of Heaven's Judgment, because the Heaven's Judgment. Whoa, Curly boy, what a big dog down there from South Africa. Appreciate you, big dog. Hope you're doing all right as well. What was I at? Look what you did, Curly. I lost my train of thought. I literally have the attention span of a goldfish, so you guys are not making it easy for me. Yeah, Heaven's Judgment, because Magna X is 3 colors, is essentially minus 24,000 on the board, and that's a lot. I don't know if you know this. That's a big number. That's a real big number. All right, let's see. I guess it's been a while. We can kind of get started, I suppose. I have a lot of stuff to go through tonight, so gotta move. Imagine being affected by your. I know, right? Imagine. Nah, not me, man. I equip the armor. I'm like, no, get that shit away from me. And I unsuspend, and I have blocker. Just keep swimming. No, I just keep punching, bro. Security looking delicious when I'm not affected by nothing. Let's see. So let me double check all the things I need to do. Lord Seiji gave me some very important notes about doing streams where I am talking about things that will become YouTube videos. And the first thing he told me to do was cut the music. And so, as I have been instructed by the Lord, I shall abide. So let's talk about last week in Japan and Asia. As soon as I can change the scene. There we go. Perfect. Really, week 7 for this set, BT17 Secret Crisis, not super crazy. It's pretty similar to what we've seen the past couple weeks. I don't think much is going to be changing, just because we're currently at a point where it feels like outside of Ancient Gabumon, a lot of things are solved. Although I guess I may invalidate what I'm gonna say in like 12 minutes. I don't know. Give me a second, maybe even 5. But yeah, this things are starting to settle down. So top 3 haven't really changed. Ancient Gabumon still very good because they can ignore blockers on the board. Magna X, for example. Go figure. Numamon could just swarm, and then Paladin or Imperial Dramon is so good. Like, it just rests most boards. It's just super fast, right? The new Tamers, the ability to go into your level 6 and level 7s and that protection is amazing. And then right underneath them, things that are pretty much been here. I'm so glad to see that Tyrant has come back. Folks were asking to start to say, like, where did he go? Where did he go? When you have decks like Ancient Gabumon running around, Tyrant is actually not that bad because they can almost never get that last swing. You can always just redirect. SOC, my favorite deck, or Dex Diaboromon right now. Also still doing well. And then right alongside that, Venerate Lugumon. I don't know why there was a surge this week, but there was. It's not a bad deck. It's OTK, like it's always been. But just with scarier pieces in BT17. Now, the interesting stuff is when we get to the rookie level and below. I talked about and I showed off like an Agumon Rush deck a couple of weeks ago, and man, things have changed. Holy crap. Right next to them is Diaboromon, which is like, it feels like when people in the comments mention it, it's like that energy gets like transferred to players in Japan, and they actually just use the decks for some reason. The past like 4 weeks or so, people are like, what happened to Diaboromon? It fell off that quick, and then lo and behold, this week just like pop 3 wins. Right next to them is Lord Magnamon, alongside things like Mirage. Now, conversely, I talked about the Agumon Rush deck. There is a Gabumon version of this deck, and I fought it last week at Locals, and I kind of knew what it was. I'd heard about it. I talked to a friend about it, but I never got like to see it in action until last week. And when the guy looped an egg, like, or his eggs 3 turns from the raising area to the breeding area to the battle area, I thought to myself, oh, that's cheap. Like the real time realization is like, oh, that's bullshit. Wait a second, that's bullshit. Yeah, so we'll talk about this deck today as well. Kind of the other side of the coin for the Agumon Rush deck. And then a lot of things we've seen, I guess, in previous weeks, maybe a little bit higher than normal, though. Things like Gallantmon, I gotta remember not to say Dukemon, Grace Nova, Leviamon, and then, again, this deck is probably one of the biggest underperformers on this list, Vaccine Yellow. I think it's just because people who play Vaccine Yellow were just looking to play the best deck, and then they all moved to Ancient Gabumon because he ignores blocking, and that's like their big thing is having the Magnamon up. So don't really care about that. And then at the end training level, yeah, 7 Great Demon Lords, Beelzemon, surprisingly, Aeosmon. I still don't get it. I understand that people say that Aeosmon kind of has some good matchups right now, but I don't understand. You know, it's probably one of those things like the Gabumon deck where you have to experience it to really understand. Like my friend Javi, who won one of the Evolution Cups last week, he fought against, I think, an Aeosmon over the weekend, and he lost. I was like, really? You lost to Aeosmon? That's crazy. He goes, yeah, I mean, it happens. And then another deck, Hunters. I don't know how people do this. Like, they'll just take a deck from like 5 sets ago and like, let me just run that bad boy one more time. And I guess Hunters does the trick. Although Hunters does have like some really good removal. And the Arrestor Dramon Superior mode, being able to just like, hey, go to sources of another card. And then Leomon. Lucemon Controls saw another showing. We talked about this deck a couple of weeks ago where they kind of use Lucemon as a toolbox. And whenever the Lucemon Chaos mode is destroyed, they kind of just pull out one of the other Great Demon Lords to fit the situation. And it works out pretty well. Alongside Omnimon, Phoenixmon, Sakyamon again. Before you folks in the comments ask me, I'm so sorry they did not include the list. I know it's going to be there because it was there like the past couple weeks as well. I'm sorry. Sakyamon got the top, but they showed like 3 cards. It was like Sakyamon, the Tamer Girl, and Renamon. Sorry, that's the best I can do. And then also Marcus and the Shine Greymon squad. My friend who's actually learning the game, shout out to Robert, he's actually playing this deck, and he's finally getting the hang of it. We've been playing a bit on Project Dressel. And he's finally got the hang of the deck, and he cooked my ass. I was like, wow, 2 turns. I guess, all right, next game. So yeah, overall, things not really too crazy. I will say that this week and the past week, things are kind of speeding up in the game. just because of the Ancient Gabumon deck here is already pretty fast. And then you've got these two new up-and-comers, the Gabumon and the Agumon Rush deck. More so the Gabumon than the Agumon, but Agumon still has some interesting tech. And I'll show off actually two lists for the Agumon. One that topped last week, and then the build that I have working, which is a little bit different. All right, so that being said, let's actually take a look at some decks really quickly. Whoa. I think I have a few I want to take a look at. The first one is, yeah, this one here. Let me just move that so I don't go crazy. This is Diaboromon, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't really know what's going on in Diaboromon because it's been so long since I've seen the deck, and I have not played it at all myself. And yeah, but to be fair, I'm not a super big fan of this build. They have some really interesting design choices. Interesting is a filler word here. So for example, they have Ketamon, the old Ketamon, I think like BT2. Let me double check to make sure I'm not tripping. BT5, excuse me, is like a really good searcher in that it grabs 5 off the top of the deck and looks for an unidentified and a tamer. And it's not in this build at all. It's not in this deck at all. Like, and I'm really surprised they like skimped out on a huge searcher like that. Instead, they're running the EX61, which only searches 3 cards, but it grabs like an option or a tamer and an unidentified trait card, which is basically anything in the deck, with the exception of these two Cyberdramons that are just chilling here for reasons, I suppose. There's also some other weird choices. There's only like 2 copies of the BT5. Let me see if I can just show this so that it's easier for you folks to see at home. Yeah, the Chrysalimon here. Let me plus. So his Digivolving effect is all right. Like, he evolves and you get to play the Arata Tamer if you don't have one on board. But more importantly, his Inheritance effect is amazing. You basically, when you drop another Diaboromon on the board, when you have one, it just gets rushed for free, and all of them do. And it's not once per turn; it's all of them. You just get free rush, and I don't understand why he's only running 2 copies of this in the deck. It is a little perplexing, TBH. It seems like based off of what he has here, he doesn't have any of the clocks you noticed. It's all like memory boosts and trainings and scrambles. He really wants 3 memory setter, so he includes the old tech of adding in the Izzy Tamer, but he only runs 3 copies of the Arata, which I think is crazy. It feels like this deck lives and dies by Arata in a lot of cases, at least when I played it like a set and a half ago. And to only run 3 instead of 4, considering you don't actually search for it very much, seems a little crazy to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe he knows something I don't. I guess to make up for the card draw, he uses like the Ketamon from BT2, and they have the effect of whenever a Digimon with the same name gets played, and it's not once per turn, you draw a card, which is very, very good. And they have additionally the BT2 Chrysalimon, who has the same effect, but it's on it's memory gain instead of card draw. So you've got at level 3 the infinite card draw as long as you're playing tokens, and then like infinite memory as long as you're playing tokens as well. Yeah, and then outside of that, I'm not really sure like the idea of the deck. The one cool thing that I see here is like he's got the promo Chrysalimon, which I'll show off right here in case folks don't know what I'm talking about. The promo Chrysalimon is... Where are you, buddy? Where are you? I know you're here somewhere. This one here, yeah. So he gives all of your Digimon decoy, which is kind of cool. I think folks thought this is more useful alongside the clocks, the clock option to keep your clock basically on the board for the turn that you need it there until it like moves to safety. But in this case, he essentially uses this to, what was it, alongside the EX6 Diaboromon to give who gives all of your Diaboromon named Digimon blocker and jamming. And then he has the level 2 Dorimon egg from BT16. I guess this is a cute little tech where on both turns, if a Digimon with blocker is destroyed, then you gain a memory. So you can kind of like steal a turn in that way, where if you have like a decoy guy out and they destroy one of your main dude, and you want to get rid of one of the tokens that has blocker because of the level 6 here. That's I guess an idea. It's only 1 memory, but I guess all the memory in the world is or memory is the most important thing in the world. Excuse me. EX6 Chrysalimon, because you have to get rid of floodgates, and because the worst thing that can happen to this deck is not being able to play cards by effects, and whoo, Pillowmon really is out here. And then, yeah, the rest of the deck looks pretty straightforward, TBH. You know, the one thing that still kind of confuses me is the old Armageddon? Yeah, Armageddon. He's really good. You just like get rid of a token, get him down for 3, he gets rush, and then all of your opponent's level 7s evolving effects don't activate. So basically all the new like ace level 7s that drop this set just get shut off, which is incredible, especially against decks like Omnimon. But the new one, I don't really understand why you would want to use this card. It's really similar to Shoutmon X7 Superior Mode, where when you would play this card, you can put like up to 13 cards with the unidentified trait or Diaboromon in their text somewhere from your trash at the bottom of your deck, and then reduce his play cost essentially. That seems like a really high bar to meet. Am I tripping? Like I feel like the game has to really go on for a long time, and also this doesn't include tokens because tokens don't go to the trash. So you have to really like grind your deck down for this guy. I mean, he's got rush, blocker, and reboot, but that's tough. That's tough. Also, he can attack unsuspended Digimon, but even so, I don't know. That just seems like a lot. Yeah, I just feel like you would almost never get to use this guy. It feels like when I played the deck in EX6, you basically got to this guy right here, this Diaboromon, and he's bonkers. Like start a main phase, and when Digivolving, you play a token, and on all turns when an opponent plays a Digimon, you play a token alongside it. So there's like 3 chances to play a token at any point with this guy, and then they all get jamming blocker. So you like the play is like go super fast, go super ham, get like 3 tokens out, or like this Diaboromon and 2 tokens, which is a pretty low bar to be honest. And then you use what's that dang option called? Cyclone, I think. Yeah, Beast Cyclone to give them all Sec +1 because they all have blockers, so they all meet the requirements. All of your Digimon with blocker and reboot gain Sec +1, and just go straight to the dome and win the game. I feel like that was like the win condition before, but now, at least looking at this list, that's not so much the case. So, yeah. And again, this could be great. I truly do not have the experience to give like a definitive answer. But based on what I have played in the past, it seems a little bit weird. Let's see. What are folks saying? It's a. Let me see here. I'm sure you folks have lots of opinions here as well. I can tell like if I feel like even slightly about a way about something, that you guys have much stronger opinions than I do. With all the level 6 inheritables and Diaboromon, the deck is less reliant on Arata. Oh, okay. That's kind of nice to hear, considering, in the past, I feel like you lived and died by that kid. I wonder why people are going for the EX6 Diaboromon. BT17 looks a little bit better for the meta right now, since Redirect is better than Blocker. Yeah, Redirect is better. It's like Blocker plus, like just raw Redirect. Although I will say the clocks are kind of so-so. It maybe run like 1 or 2, but it feels like running 4 really eats up space in the deck. And that's really what it is. Like, it's the space. And then keep in mind, you cannot put the clock underneath a token. At least that's from what I understand in the rulings. Yeah. Also, I guess you guys are talking about the Armageddon. It's more of a late game thing, but at the same time, you don't really need to use its effects if you need to get rid of a bunch of things on board immediately. That's true, yeah. 15 cost total, and they can mess up aces. You can return 5 or 6 cards, delete the aces, and maintain turn. Oh, are you guys saying that the Armageddon is also usable whenever you evolve? Is that what you're telling me? Am I tripping? I could be. Oh, see, I didn't know that. Okay. Card Gamer doesn't read cards. You got me. I thought it was this when it was played. Oh, it's heck, I have options. 1 second. When you would play this card from your hand, doesn't that indicate that this phrase? Yeah, the Japanese for this reads when it would be played, not when it's evolved. I feel like, was there like a ruling for this? Because it definitely says played. I feel like they would say played or evolved. I could be tripping though. Yeah, the Japanese for this is most definitely played. I don't know. I'm sure someone in the comments will be able to give me a better understanding if that's the case. It says up to 13, so you can return any number to reduce. Wait, what? But it's only one for each card you send back. Like, that's a lot of cards. That's like a fifth. A fifth of your deck almost. Yo, Mike, what up, man? Paint your blades. Don't do that. That's disrespectful to the blade. You don't need 13 to do the effect. You don't need 13 to do the effect, but you're not gonna be able to reduce by a lot, right? Like 16 minus. Yeah, like you have to, if you want to keep turn, you have to like send back like 13. Like, I feel like it would be hard to keep your turn and use this card unless you like started with 3 and then you have 13 cards in the trash. But yeah, if I got that wrong, let me know in the comments below. Oh, you also delete. Oh, I see what you guys are saying. Like you can delete just a huge Digimon, up to 15. I guess that's an option too. Shirley, thanks, buddy. Yeah, the deletion I guess is good. Also, you get a blocker. I don't know. I still feel like I still want just like the old guy. I don't know. That's maybe a personal preference. Who knows? Chat is saying. Let me see. What are you guys saying? As soon as I can get the right window open. Here we go. You're killing aces or just wiping board. You don't. Oh, okay. Pace set. Oh, so basically you're just doing it to drop an ace. Okay. So like in the case that Omnimon comes down and you don't have like a way to kill him, like the Armageddonmon is the way essentially. Okay. I don't know what's weirder, seeing hunters taking tops again or that Sakya control did it again. Yeah, folks were when I showed off the Sakyamon build, I was like, this is not for the faint of wallet, and it's got 4 copies of Shine Greymon Ruin mode in there. You're like, oh, I understand what's going on now. Okay, yeah, they threw money at a problem. That's what it was. That's exactly what it was. They said, you know what, Sakyamon's great, but what if I just like stuffed her pockets with $100 bills, and we just called it a day? All right, so that's, again, I'm not the greatest Diaboromon stan. I like Diaboromon, but like I haven't played the deck itself in God knows how long. So I'm sure if someone can give a better summation of some of the choices for that deck, it'd be much appreciated. Yeah, again, still kind of a weird build in my opinion. Let's take a look at something that I do know a little bit more about because I got my ass kicked by it, and that is the Gabumon aggro deck. Holy crap. This deck is nasty. It's very nasty. So the idea is you just go dummy fast and you use all of the draw power that blue harnesses, and you draw your Vorfmon. What is he in English, actually? The level 4, like, counterpart to Agumon. I'm going to say hybrid and blue, because I don't know what his name is in English. And this search is in English. Is it Lobomon? That's weird. Oh, yeah, it is Lobomon. Yeah, so basically this promo Lobomon, who can Digivolve for 1 cost, which is insane to me. He can evolve for 1 cost. You basically harness all the draw power of blue with things like the the old like BT6 mat tamer, and all these Gabumons, and you basically search out and draw the Lobomons and the Ancient Garurumons, and then you just go dummy stupid. And the cool thing is, the idea that they run with is Lobomon evolves for 1 into Ancient Garurumon, but he has the nice little, or I guess, nice is putting it mildly, but amazing effect that he deletes himself at the end of the turn. And when he does that, you have the analog use to refund you memory, so that you can destroy your own Ancient Garurumon. You get the Ancient Garurumon down. He makes an attack. You basically eat up 2 security because of his effect to bounce something when he comes down. And then the attack, of course, is another one. And then he destroys himself. Your turn would end. You rest all of the analog use. They give you memory back so that it's your turn again. You hatch another egg, and then you can continue that. You can continue your turn. Then you basically, once you've used and got all your memory back, you go into a Louis Tamer, and he lets you promote, and you can do the whole thing again. And if you don't have the Lobomon, then you can just pull out a Gabumon. And like, for example, the EX1 Gabumon lets you search out other Gabumons and Tamers, specifically the Mat Tamer you want here. You've also got the Gabumon X Antibody to search out cards with Garurumon in their name, of which Ancient Garurumon is one of those. You've also got the 1 copy of the Gabumon X, because why not? The upper end has a couple of, I guess, like emergency button cards. One of those is the Gabumon Bond of Courage. Another one is right underneath this is the Gabumon Bond of Courage Ace. And then there's one of the level 6 Metal Garurumon, the secret rare from BT15, I think it was, who can evolve from a Gabumon for 4 cost if your opponent has a big Digimon on board. And the deck just goes stupid fast. That alongside things like basically 4 memory Hammer Sparks, the 1 Ice Wall, and this is like 5 cards that you can check in security that would give yourself 2 memory. So if your opponent like just kind of checks willy-nilly where they have 0 memory, you can just like take a turn. Or if they have 1 memory, you can just take a turn. You've also got a couple copies of the boosts and the training cards just to search and to get to your Lobomon for essentially 0 cost. And the 1 copy of the Digimon Kaisers in this deck, because sometimes you play the mirror and you want to slow your opponent down. Digimon Kaiser eats this deck alive, because if you're only really promoting level 3s, and if you can't do that to continue your turn and keep making swings with cards like Louis, then you just fall way behind. Like, he is like the anti-aggro card, and this this is definitely for the mirror. The really cool thing about this entire deck is that if you play down a Louis to pull Digimon back out from raising into the battle area, you get the effect of the Mat Tamer again. This is not a once per turn effect. Every time you move a Gabumon from the raising area to the battle area, you get 1 memory and you draw a card, which is super huge. So if you have like 2 of these guys on board or 3 of these guys on board, you play a Louis Tamer, you're getting memory to actually promote to the battle area. And yeah, because Lobomon continues to be free or 2 costs, and to get to Ancient Garurumon is only 3 costs, this deck is insane and will just eat your opponent's security alive. Yeah, these are 4 copies of Louis and 4 copies of Analog Youth. The 1 Guru Cannon I haven't really seen at all. I wonder if the guy that I played actually used it, because I didn't see it. But I guess it's just for getting rid of some things on board. I don't know. Maybe, again, in the mirror. It's a really useful card. But yeah, this deck is dummy stupid fast. Yeah, you should definitely have this on your radar. It's got some glaring weaknesses. I mentioned it before, like the Digimon Kaiser will eat this thing alive. Like that slows the deck down to a like almost crawl. But outside of that, you're pretty good. Most decks have to draw it out, so that's I guess the saving grace here. Yeah, being able to promote and then get the Mat effect again is amazing, I gotta say. Acing with Paladin works too, but he doesn't blind raise security. Oh, sorry, you guys talking about something else. My bad. But yeah, this is Gabumon Rush, and on the other side is the other deck, Agumon Rush. Now this one feels a little bit weirder. I have a couple of questions. The first one is, so you can kind of see that the game plan is pretty similar in that you have the... one second. Hold on just a moment. Oh, sorry. Had a weird thing happening on the PC on the other screen. Anyway, you can kind of see that the game plan is similar, where they have like the Agunimons, the promo Agunimons, who can, when he attacks, you can spin 2 to Digivolve into Ancient Garurumon, and he goes into the Ancient Garurumon, Ancient Garurumon does the thing. The only thing this deck is missing, though, is the... Oh, wow, it's missing the Analog Youth. What are they doing, then? Is this just pure aggro? Ew. Gross. I swear to God, I saw... 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 28, 32, 36, 40, 44, 46... Oh, sorry, 48, 50. Wow. Maybe, sorry, I'm sorry. I'm tripping. This is not the same. They don't use Analog Youth at all? What? I get why they have the Marcus here, but there's no way to actually play the Marcus down. I guess you have to, like, end a turn by dropping a Marcus, and then you can pull out an Agumon to make him a Digimon. I guess it's technically aggro, but in a different way. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. I don't like this at all. Let me show you guys the one that I have. Yeah, this is probably a bit cleaner, or a bit more similar. Can I zoom? Plus. Yeah, here we go. This is probably a bit closer to the other end of the Gabumon stuff. Oops, sorry. This is a little bit closer to the Gabumon stuff than that last deck, sorry. So the idea here, this is what I'm currently running. I've been trying this out in the past week. I made some adjustments, but this is the basic idea. So you kind of run the same Gabumon game plan. Shoot. You run the same Gabumon game plan, except with Agumon. And can I go 60? No, I can't go 60. Yeah, all right. So Agumon for free evolves to go into one of your 2 Greymons here. You run 3 of each of the Greymons. This is kind of a weird choice, I know, but he gives a memory refund on attack if you have a tie tamer on the board, which is a really low threshold for this deck, so we run it, all right. Also, he gives himself plus 2,000 DP, so between like this Agumon and him, you can get up to, I think, 10,000? Let's see, 2, 5, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so 9,000 with this guy. And then if you go into, you can end your turn by going into like a Skull Greymon to pop something on board, destroy him. You can proc the Analog Youth here. I need to mess with the Analog Youth's ratios because I need more of them, but I also want to keep the Tai and Kari Tamer because where Analog Youth gives you memory whenever level 5 with sources is destroyed, he also hatches that egg. When he hatches that egg, I also get memory back off of the Tai and Kari Tamer because they gain a memory whenever you hatch an egg. So you basically can double dip here for memory with both these cards whenever you go into a new Digimon. Outside of that, Agumon's here to pull back some of the cards you might need from the trash. You see you run a limited number of level 4s and also level 6s as well. So Agumon can pull back any Digimon with Greymon or Garurumon in their name, but you really only care about the Greymon because Ancient Greymon is pullable with this effect. And then you can go from Agumon, or one of the Agumon here, into like an Agunimon, then go into Ancient Greymon. He swings, hits for 2, destroys something on board. End of turn comes, you kill yourself, and then Analog Youth unsuspends, you get the memory back. The Ancient Greymon lets you pull back the Agunimon from the trash. You can also pull back a Tamer if you have one there, and then you can just hard play a Tamer on the board. So yeah, it's pretty good. And then like the Mat Tamer for the blue side, the Tai Tamer here also is not once per turn. So every time you promote an egg to the battle area, +1 memory and +1 card draw. And it's pretty wild, yeah. Louis also to help you keep promoting things out. And then a couple copies of Gravity Crush in the case you need to extend your final turn to win the game. It's a pretty nice deck. Lots of destruction. The Skull Greymon is nice. The Greymon, the Secret Rare Greymon is also really good because he also lets you play Digimon or hatch eggs whenever he's destroyed, so you can get more memory off of that. The Tamers this way. You can get your Tamers down for cheap. He also becomes like a 10,000 if you have a Koromon in your sources. And of course, you're running like the Koromon that draw cards because you need to just constantly dig out your Ancient Greymons and your Agunimons. Once you find one Agunimon, you're set. The Ancient Greymons is the hard part because if you don't find this Agumon, then you're basically just trying to pull them as fast as possible. But yeah, this deck is it's a lot of fun. I guess my one gripe, and this is probably where I'll make some changes, especially because I want to add more analog use, is I'd probably cut like one of these War Greymons. I don't think you need 2. He kind of feels like dead weight in some cases because if I see Ancient Greymon, I always want to use him instead, and so he might be like just like to a 1 cost for like an emergency button, and then I maybe go 4 there. That might be a little better. The cool thing is because Analog Youth trashes cards, you might be worried about like trashing your Tamers, but because Ancient Greymon can pull the Tamers back, and the Agumon can pull back the Ancient Greymons. As long as you find these guys, you can just kind of keep like recycling cards, even if Analog Youth like drops them into the trash. But yeah, this is what I've been playing with the past week, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I like ate a 7th grade Demon Lords deck alive with this thing the other day. I like, ooh. Like, I opened the Koromon, he's like, what am I fighting right now? And then I went to, like, this Greymon here, and he's like, what is going on here? And I went off the next turn with Ancient Greymon. He's like, hold on a second. This is the other coin. This is the other side of the coin. No! Good times. Good times. Let's see. So what are you guys saying here? Let me get the pulse of the chat. What is Analog good for? Oh, yeah, you know now, yeah. Would love to see you review Sakyamon deck list that made it this week too. Sorry, Respira, they only showed us 3 cards, so not possible. Wormon's also coming clutch. Would not Agumon be more consistent? So the issue, I thought about this and I actually tried it out in the very beginning. The issue with Agumon is that, and this is what I started to learn, Agumon is, I know I'm gonna get destroyed, like I'm gonna get flayed for this. He's kind of balanced. Because Agumon can't evolve into anything. And if I have an Agumon in hand with the Ancient Greymon, I want to go into that as soon as possible. And if I have to like promote a Agumon, that's cool, but it's not an Agumon. They gotta spend more memory to get another Agumon out, and that's just not the play. Then you probably can't play Agumon Rush without BT7. Yeah, I thought about it beforehand. The Greymon feels like it makes a pretty big impact just because he's removal and he plays Tamers for free, and the Ancient Greymon is basically the staple for the deck. Like, he is where most of the damage is done. Of course, you can use some of the other cards like the Agumon and the War Greymon here, but for the most part, he really is the star of the show. He really, really is. Let's see here. Let's see. Phoenixmon. We could in a moment. Let me see. Although I have a lot of stuff to get through today. We might have to hold off on that one. Is there much of a difference between BT5 Greymon and BT14 Greymon? The BT5 Greymon is useful if you have an Agumon and sources, but just because I run the Agumon X's here, I don't want to find myself in a situation where I can't gain memory. So I run the BT14 one because I get +1 memory after the attack. Or not after the attack, but during the attack if I have Tie in my name. And if I die, it's whatever. I don't really, like, nothing in this deck is meant to live, so I always want to make sure I'm going to get it because I can almost always guarantee myself to get a Tie Tamer down. I'm running into the Agumon problem right now in my Sylphimon decks. Which Agumon was that? Wasn't back from the trash. That's the BT17 Agumon as well. This is the one that's normally played in the Omnimon decks, like the Omnimon Ace decks, but you can just use him as a way to pull cards back from the trash. So he's useful. I only run him at 2 copies, but he has some use. It's also just a way for me to fill out the level 4s a little bit more with something that's not just like dead weight. Possible to make some space to some options worth it. It's an aggro deck, and so any space that is played or used for rainy days goes directly against my game plan of winning as fast as humanly possible. Maybe you can put a couple copies or a copy of what do you call it? Oh god, what's that red option called with Greymon on his breathing fire? Crap, I forgot the name. Maybe like 1 copy of this guy, but even still, like, you have so much removal with your Ace, with your Greymons, and with your Skull Greymon that I typically don't find myself needing to remove things on board. Where is the Ace? Not the Ace, but the option card. Oh, this one here. Maybe like a Mega Flame? I don't know. Or like a Crimson Blaze. I guess Crimson Blaze would be a really good choice in case you're getting out aggroed. But yeah, like, if anything, I want to add more Gravity Crushes to the deck. Like, really just like single brain cell, play Digimon, hit security. That's it. I guess you could run Fireball for more card draw. Yeah, this deck has less card draw than the Gabumon deck for sure, but I feel like it has better memory. Just because I get memory off of so many things. And the Tai and Kari Tamer also are something that the blue Tamers, or the blue deck doesn't have. The new hybrids obviously made for Susanomon. I'm sure they are, but for right now, they're made for destroying my opponent as fast as humanly possible. As you can see here, and, well, not here, but here, yeah. But yeah, those are the rush decks that are picking up a lot of popularity right now. Like this Gabumon rush deck is incredibly popular right now. And then Agumon, probably not as popular, but I like Agumon and Greymon, so I'm just gonna try and build a deck with it, and this is the byproduct of that. And that's pretty much it. The game is picking up pace. It feels like decks that aren't really aggressive are starting to run more Kaisers or Digimon Emperors because of decks like this. They can die in like just a few turns. Oh, wrong one. There we go. But that's pretty much week 7. We're still like 2 weeks away from EX7 dropping, which is kind of unfortunate. But even still, I don't know how I feel about EX7. I'm still like not super pumped. You know what I mean? I want to be pumped, but I haven't seen anything that just like get hyped for this. Give me a sec. Okay, what do I gotta do next? What do I have to do next? I need to do another thing. Oh yeah, actually, let me take a look at those new cards really quickly. I do want to see what they look like. Where can I see the new cards? I guess Twitter. Woohoo! Oh, this is the Agumon. Oh, they already releasing them here? Wow, okay. Am I the only person who is completely flabbergasted at Kaiser Greymon being green? It's so weird. Hey, Silver the Traveler, thanks, man. I'm so, like, taken aback by this. Like, why is he green? What? I kind of expected maybe, like, red or purple, like, going off of, like, the Ancient Greymon, but this seems way weirder. Off of a level 5, he's a 5 cost, which means you're not evolving this guy by normal means. That's what that tells me, like, right off the bat. And then for each color this guy has, you discard a source. You choose and discard a source from one of your opponent's Digimon, and then you rest one of your opponent's Digimon, and then you can attack. Jesus Christ, that's a lot. I guess they're trying to get like blue effects, green effects to rest. So blue is source strip, green is rest, and then red is attack. And then once per turn, if this Digimon battles an opponent's Digimon and deletes them, you get security attack +1 and you become active. Ah, I see. So the idea is that something's on your opponent's board and he punches them, becomes active again, and can attack again with security attack +1. I get it. Yeah, that's not bad. I don't hate that. To be honest. I've been thinking about it for a while, and it seems like red is kind of a step behind a lot of the current decks in the game, because red doesn't have a way to hit something and then continue pressuring. Like, it feels like most colors have a way to deal with, for example, Magnamon. This is kind of like the line in the sand. Like, I feel like decks that can deal with Magnamon are like what I would consider current, and decks that don't have an answer for him are problematic. So, for example, you look at something like War Greymon, like the black-red War Greymon that has Raid, and that whenever it changes its attack target, it can unsuspend. Like, that's really good. Because if you attack Magnamon X, he doesn't die, he just armor purges. And then you just have to like deal with the remaining Digimon. The only issue there is that if you only get that effect to unsuspend if they are unsuspended because raid attacks or changes the target to an unsuspended Digimon. So if they just like go in dummy stupid, I guess you could just attack into it, but then like it only armor purges and that's it. Red needs a way to attack like an unsuspended Digimon and then attack again, or do something to the Digimon after the attack happens. Because right now they really don't have an answer for that essentially. Hopefully this is an answer though. I feel like this could definitely help. Although you would, yeah, I guess I was gonna say you're gonna need to get your DP up, but that is a very low bar for. That's like a super low bar for red hybrid. Yeah, not a problem at all. Let's see. My first thought was, can this be a Leopardmon card? Yeah, I think that too. Whenever I see like a new like green card that's kind of good and it's like a level 6, I'm like, okay, I use Leopardmon, play this guy as a level 5, or play level 5 and then go into this guy. Gucci, we're making it happen. That's kind of how I think of Agumon right now as well. Let me see. If we're going by anime, Kaiser Greymon was made by Kazemon and Kumamon's spirit, so they might be a weird tricolor deck. Which means I guess this is going to be different from Ancient Greymon as well. I haven't seen. I know nothing about the anime basically. This is a fact that I think surprised a lot of people. Is that when folks talk about the anime, I'm like, what are you talking about? I got up to when they beat up Edamon, who had become a ball of cables, and that's where I stopped. So everything after that is like completely like brand new to me. When new sets come out, I'm learning in the moment. Like people like sit me down and have to like go over the lore with me. Someone in my Digimon WhatsApp group for my country said that BT17 hybrids like Agumon won't trigger when digivolving if using Black Box Digivolution from Takia for 2 cost. Oh, wait, what? I've been mentally flashbanged? What the fake fan? Absolutely. Absolutely fake fan here. Oh yeah, shit, Heaven. Oh, you can't use Heaven's Judgment. This card isn't yellow. Rip in peace. I should live stream me watching Digimon. Bandai and Toei would be on my ass so quickly. You'd never hear from me again. They'd be like, hold on. He watching it for free? On YouTube? Get him, boys. You'll never make another video in this town as long as we have something to say about it. Oh, that's right. Heaven, I completely forgot that Heavens does have that green clause, doesn't it? There are far more cards that have the word Heavens in them than I imagined. This is not Coral Line. While you have a green Digimon or Tamer in play, you may use this card with me. That's crazy. This this common card might definitely be the most powerful like option card ever printed. This EX4 common. Jesus. All right, what else do we have here? I'm sure we've got something else, right? Yeah, the Agumon. Now this is weird because they're purple. 2 cost off of Takia. 0 cost off of. Oh, I like that. He's 0 cost off of Burning Greymon. That's nice. In the past, it was always 1, but now they like lowered the threshold, so you can just like cycle through the level 4s as much as you want. That's kind of good. Oh, that's ooh, really? Is this how we're gonna do this from now on? 3 from a Tamer, 3 from a level 3. Cute, very cute. Did anybody else notice this? Am I alone? Am I tripping? Am I tripping, y'all? Did I really? Is this how we're doing this now? Also, they lose like the border of the card with this. That's kind of weird. Dang. Okay. I mean, that's easier than saying like putting like that big ass text box that says like this can be digivolved off of a Tamer for as if it were level 3 Digimon. That's cool. So on your turn, on evolve, you can grab a hybrid card from the or Tin Warriors card from the trash and put it into this card's. Wait, what? Oh, so you can either grab a hybrid or a Tin Warriors type or a Tamer card with a source effect and put it into your hand. So he just like recycles a card. To be fair, this is really good for Ancient Garurumon or Ancient Greymon. That means you only need to find one Ancient Greymon and you can just like keep looping him if you've got this guy. And only plus 2000 DP is okay. I don't hate that, honestly. That's kind of what Red's about, so thematically on brand. I'm cool. But yeah, the 0 cost off of the Burning Greymon I think is really big. 2 costs from Atakia Tamer is nice, and then 3 off of pretty much everything else is alright. Could I replace this guy in my Ancient Greymon deck? No, because I'm still not getting to the Ancient Greymon from level 4 for free. Yeah, and then I still have to pay 3. Ugh. Paying for things? Bro, couldn't be me. Well, those are the only 2. Rip in peace. I thought there were more. Huh. 1 hour ago, 4 hours ago. I guess we'll get more stuff tomorrow. I gotta say, I don't really mess with the new Volcanic Dramon or Metallic Dramon, but I love the artwork. Are they meant to be stacked? Like the Volcanic Dramon here, you see like the sky behind him, like the blue, and you see like little bits of like the lightning. Lightning actually might be from him actually, but the little bits of blue here from the sky behind him. Is that because like he's supposed to be above or below the Metallic Dramon here, where you've got like the rest of the sky in the background? If that's true, I love that. I love the cards that like you can stick together and they form a picture. Like when they did that for who was it? It was Omnimon and Alphamon? Am I tripping? It was Omnimon and somebody else. I can't remember. Let me see if I can find the card. I'm sure we can find the alt art. It was like the Omnimon alt art. I actually pulled it. Of course, they show me every card with the word Agumon in the straight or in his text. Of course, I have set myself up for failure. It should be around here. Oh yeah, this one, and then another one. Oh, there's another card that's supposed to like. So you can see in the upper right hand corner here, this like spike. What is this supposed to be? Yeah, the vertical or like panorama cards. Omnimon fights. Wait, what's the other card here? It's Dukemon, that's right. Is it a Chaos Dukemon? Or is it just Dukemon? Yeah, this guy right here. Yeah, the BT51. Unfortunate, this Chaos Gabumon. Unusable right now. It's the first time it's vertical. We usually get horizontal. Yeah, facts. Wait, wasn't there another vertical one? Isn't oh yeah, you guys, yeah, Ghosty, you got it. Ancient Greymon, Lucemon, and Ancient Garurumon. But those are like left, right? It's like 3 in a row. Isn't the new Lucemon above the? Am I tripping? Where's it at? Maybe this isn't in connection with anything else. Yeah, the Ancient Greymon and Ancient Garurumon aren't connected to this at all. I don't think so anyway. Hold on. BT13, Lord Knightmon and Dynasmon, yeah. Ancient Garurumon. Yeah, this is connected at all. The moon is here, bro. Yeah, never mind. Rip in peace. We tried. Huh. What about the alt art for Ancient Garurumon? Lord Seiji, hello. We were just talking about you, big dog. What's up? Good morning. No. Ancient Garurumon alt art. Where's it at? Is this part of it? No, right? Well, this got the blast there. Oh, Twilight, what up, big dog? Dropping the kids off? Appreciate you. Hope you had a good stream, big dog. Oh, did you go to the Sanja Festival this weekend? I was there. I'm surprised I didn't run into you because I was all over the damn place. folks who don't know, there was really big, like one of the biggest festivals in Japan happened this weekend. It's like down the block or down the way from my apartment, and they take these shrines that are like, you imagine like what a shrine looks like, and then imagine if you hit that with a shrink ray, and then you put that on like some like wood slats and you carried it through the town. That's basically what they do, and like each neighborhood has their own like small portable shrine, and they basically like parade it around the city. They like close down some of the roads, and they have like a bunch of festival food, a bunch of like Japanese festival food like soba, yakisoba, okonomiyaki, all that good stuff, takoyaki, and they just go ham. People get turned. It's a really fun time. If you're ever in Japan around like end of May or like mid-May, it's good time to do it. Did a POV stream last year doing it from. Oh dang, that's what's up. Yeah, that'd be a good time to stream, I suppose. I wonder if you get in trouble. I don't know. Maybe not. Because yeah, it's famously there's Yakuza also have like a shrine they carry around, and my wife the other day was showing me yesterday was showing me like the Yakuza shrine, and like all the people were just like in. It's so funny. People dress up in like yukatas or like jinbei, and they like parade it around the town. But the Yakuza folks are like almost naked. Like the girls have like basically bikinis on, and the guys have like on like the little like white underwear cloth, and they're just like fully tatted up, so they don't hide the fact at all. Like, normally like tattoos are pretty like a no thing in Japan to like show off a tattoo, but in that case, I guess the rules change. I don't know. Yeah. Is that the one? No, they don't race with the shrines, I don't think. They just kind of like parade them around, and they just like they drink. It's a good time though. Surprisingly, it's a really good time. Also go to the shrine, go to the temple and pray. There's a really big temple in Asakusa where folks they like line up and just go pray at that event as well. The night times though, holy crap! It's a bunch of people just trying to pick up girls and high schoolers. I'm like, I need to leave. This is not my crowd. Let me see. But yeah, I appreciate you, Twilight. Hope you had a good one, man. All right. There's another thing that I wanted to do in this stream. There's actually two things I wanted to do, and I think I'm going to be able to do them. And the first thing is I want to take a look at a deck. So I started doing a thing where I have for YouTube members, they can like submit a deck to me and tell me, you know, what environment you're playing in, like what you want the deck to do, and I'll try to give some critiques and feedback. And the first one I did, I put out a message on YouTube for the YouTube members, and I picked an email that I got from one of the folks. This is a really cool guy by the name of Fumbles. Shout outs to him. And let me kill this real quick. Yeah. Shout outs to Fumbles if you're out there. But the idea is that they send me a deck that looks like the one you see here, and I make some adjustments, some critiques, say some things I like about the deck, things I would change about it, and then I kind of build based on what their ideas and like wishes are for the deck. So this one came to me, and let me get my notes over here. Yeah. And where can I put this? I don't have enough space for everything. That worked, yeah. So he's like, I basically want to just like play DarkKnightmon in like a more current environment. And this is the deck that he sent to me. He sent to me at like, it's right, I guess, technically right now, when I'm streaming this, it's currently BT15, but BT16 comes out like the end of this week in the West. And he's like, hey, you know, I just want to play something at locals that I can have fun playing with. And if I win, that's cool. If I don't win, then at least I had fun. Seems like he's a big DarkKnightmon fan, and so I am as well, actually. Before I went to the States last year for the holidays, I actually built some decks that were legal for the West, and I actually played with them in my locals, despite the fact they were just Japanese cards. All the cards themselves were all available in English, but I was just using the Japanese version of them. And I have, one second. One of the decks that I built was DarkKnightmon. And yeah, you can see it there. Kind of small, but yeah, you can see him right there. Yeah. And I went to New York and also in Charleston, South Carolina. I played with him, and surprisingly well. really good. Really good DarkKnightmon deck. I was kind of surprised at how well it did, considering it's kind of an old deck at this point. Like, DarkKnightmon came out around, like, what, BT10? BT11? Yeah, I think it was 10, actually. 10 in, like, maybe a couple sets before. But, yeah, like, he's like, here's what I have so far. And so, taking a look at the list that he sent me, it looks pretty straightforward. It's, like, most of the thematically included cards you would imagine. Couple of overview notes. So again, the idea is that we're going to play this in like locals at like BT16, and some of the things to think about. The first thing is like the new Skaldknightmon, the promo one that came out as a box topper, I think it was. Really, really good. He did a lot of things to the deck that it really needed, in the fact that it can play a tamer card, it can save itself, and he gives security attack +1 for your level 5s and higher, which really does most of what the deck needed at this point, which is more offense and the ability to get down tamers so that you can generate more, more advantage for yourself. The next thing is that the deck has a lot of draw power. When you take, for example, this Diaboromon here, the BT10 one, look at top 4 and you can grab 2 cards. That's really good. You've also got cards like, the Skaldknightmon Mighty Axe mode, who can search 3. You've also got cards like the Nene Tamer, who can search 4 and then grab, a Twilight card. So the deck can really like draw pretty quickly, with the small caveat that because it's a Digicross focused deck, you're not going to be drawing off of evolutions very much. And because of that, you're not technically drawing cards, you're searching cards. And so this is kind of one of the ways that the deck kind of like locks itself, in that you can only search for cards that are within its archetype, and cards outside of that are harder to pick up because you're usually going to bottom deck them off of a search. So you kind of have to play around the fact that because the deck is so archetypically locked. Is that a word? I just made it up. It is now, yeah. Because the deck is so archetypally locked, like you have this situation where you can't really include other kinds of cards. So that's one of the problems I'd like to solve. I will say the Russian Doll defense is really good because DP minus is so prominent right now, where you would just DP minus a problem away and then normally it's gone forever. But the fact that DarkKnightmon dies and then spawns another little homie, then yeah, it kind of gets around DP minus, with the exception of things like blanket DP minus. And those are definitely things to think about, especially in BT16, because they do have the Valkyrie Ace, right? Alongside cards, old staples like Shangri Mountain Ruin mode. Also, the deck operates at the level 4s and level 5s, and because of this, and the fact that it's a black deck, means that you are able to take advantage of some really, really good ace cards. There are some fantastic choices for black aces in things like Mega Gargomon Ace, as well as the Vikemon Ace releases BT16, and I want to take a look at those as we look at this deck as well. So I'm going to go about this by looking at each of the levels, and so I'll kind of go over a level in itself. For this deck, starting at level 3s, most of it is basically meant for, like, searching. So you've got the BT5 Diaboromon, who just looks at cards, and then, you reveal cards and grab them, add them to your hand. You've also got the BT7 one, who looks at top 3 and then grabs a card, adds to hand. And the one I mentioned before, the BT10 Diaboromon. And so this is where I want to kind of change one of the issues that I see with the deck, in that it's archetypically trademark locked, in that because of the way these cards are worded, you can't really search outside of them. So I'm thinking something like this. If you how to say this? If you want to go the money route, I would recommend replacing some of these guys with Agumon. Maybe keep the BT10, but then maybe splash in 3 of the BT16 Agumon, and then maybe 3 of the promo Agumon if you can get your hands on them. Just because another issue this deck tends to have is that it plays with a very specific number, and that is 4. Like, pretty much most of the cards are going to cost 4 to play. You see basically all of the Skaldknightmons are 4, as well as the Deadly Axemons. You've also got the DarkKnightmon, who can Digicross himself down to 4. And because there's no memory setting tamer for this deck, it's really typical, or it's really hard to keep your turn typically, whenever you play a card down, because you typically don't have more than 3 memory at any given time. Even with the tamers, the Kiriha and Nene tamer here, they only give you +1 if 2 or more Digimon are on board. There's no way to get like the 3 set and then to gain +1 memory after that. It's really difficult. So typically when you play something, your turn ends. And so the idea is to use Agumon as a way to get that plus memory to maybe keep your turn if possible. So that's one option. If you don't want to go, or if you want to go a cheaper route with some of the option cards, or excuse me, with the level 3s, then maybe opt for the level 3 Gabumon, who you can safely evolve him in Raising to get a card draw, promote him, he becomes a blocker, and then whenever he's deleted, so if you just block something on your opponent's turn, he's very weak blocker, so he just meant to like stop an attack. You can look at top 3 cards of your deck and then add 1 black card. Doesn't have to be a Digimon, just 1 black card. It could be an option, it could be a tamer, which means you open up your search options to not just Twilight cards or, Dark Knight or Skull Knight or Deadly Agumon cards, which helps to alleviate that problem a little bit. So this Gabumon alongside the promo Agumon could be an option if you can't run the BT16 Agumon. So there's a cheaper option if you need it. The other option, there's another route here, and you can go the route of Disruption, and that is using things like Chikurimon. So you remember this old BT6 Chikurimon? If he's checked in security, you de-digivolve something, which is really, really annoying. The other option is the Dorumon. So this, I think, is a promo Dorumon who has a pretty useful effect for this deck, in that security, whenever he's checked, at the end of the battle, you can look at top card of your deck. If it's a black Digimon with a play cost of 4 or less, then you can just play it on the board. And because so many of your level 4s, this deck operates at level 4 range so heavily, you have a lot of options here. So Skullknightmons, Deadly Agumons, or if you hit a level 3, you can play them as well. I really like the idea of really disrupting your opponent and also getting something down on the board. And this like, if you go this route, instead of using the Agumon, you go this route with like the Chikurimon and Dorumon, games are definitely going to get a lot more wilder. So if you're trying to maximize like craziness, this is one good way to do it. If you want to go something a bit more resource oriented, then the Agumon, double Agumon is a great choice, or the Agumon Gabumon. So yeah, that's I think some pretty good options for you at the level 3s. That way you can kind of get away from just like the focus on only Twilight cards, and maybe be able to pull out some of the other things. Like maybe if we want to add an ace in here, the Gabumon lets you grab it if it's black. Taking a look at the level 4s, I guess moving on. You need a really good split of Deadly Agumons and Skullknightmons for this deck. And that's because you need the Digicross materials, and pretty much all the Digicross are going to use him. You've got things like the Big Axe mode, who's nice because he can technically be counted as both, which is really, really useful. He's kind of like a wild card, essentially. And you can just play him down as well for his own effect. But your Skullknightmons kind of take up most of the... If you want to go like the super aggressive route, which I think is probably a good way to do it, the Skullknightmons take up most of the space from the security attack +1 ones. So the BT7 one is good, and then the promo one is good as well. I might increase this one to 4. I kind of like him at 4. That way you have like a full 8 split here, and then you can just fill in the rest with either wild cards or some Deadly Agumons. I like the idea of maybe like 4 Skull Knights, 4 Skull Knights here, 4 of the... Hey, thanks, First Ace. 4 copies of the Mighty Axe mode as well. He would be considered like our either wild card or like a Deadly Axe. And then maybe like 3 copies of Cavalier mode. Cavalier mode is actually really good. Because he can evolve off a level 4 for 1, he's a source of card draw for 1 memory, and you get jamming plus blocker. So if you get this guy up, the Cavalier mode, on top of the BT7 Skullknightmon, because it has Knightmon in the name, like you get security attack +1, and you get jamming off of the Cavalier mode, so you can swing for 2 with jamming, which is pretty good. Nice little combo pieces there. And honestly, I like the idea of getting reboot off of the Skullknightmon here, but I don't know. I feel like the EX4 stuff is leaves a little bit something to be desired. Because you're already running so many Skullknightmons already, the reboot seems a little I don't know, second rate compared to Sec +1. And then the Deadly Agumon is not bad. On play, you trash a card, and then you can draw 2. The fact that you have to trash a Twilight card, though, I feel like can sometimes be problematic. Maybe you want to keep that card in hand for Digicross if you don't have these 2 Tamers down. And the +1000, I think, is kind of unnecessary. Sure, it'd be nice to like have to be at 13,000, but I feel like this is the kind of deck where you don't mind dying. So to lose that 1,000 so quickly would not really be a problem. I don't know. That's just my opinion. So I was thinking maybe, again, you max out the Skull Knights here for the security attack pluses, and then go for some wild cards in the Mighty Axe mode, 4 copies of this guy, and then 3 copies of the Cavalier mode. And I do really like the inclusion of the Mercurymon. This is really nice tech, where you can kind of like use 2 memory to just like finish game with this guy, or to get a blocker up really quickly. That's also not a bad idea off of one of your Tamers, because the Tamers don't typically... I guess you can use the Tamers. This Tamer typically doesn't do much within the realm of resting, so you can just kind of go off of her. And whereas this guy you can actually do rest sometimes, so maybe not on them. Level 5s are, I don't know, pretty straightforward. The DarkKnightmon really is the start of this deck, and you're not really going to be messing with him as far as ratios are concerned. You basically just max for him and then just, be done with it. Digivolve plus Destruction is so nice, and because you're basically playing a level 5 for 4 cost, is so good. And he, if you put him on top of one of the Skull Knights that have Sec +1, that's so much value on a single card. With the threat of an ace is even scarier. This Skullknightmon, the one from EX4, I'm not a big fan of. I think I kind of see what Fumbles was going for in that he wanted the Digivolve, but I don't know. I feel like whenever he's deleted, like he doesn't really get to play anything, and that's kind of problematic to me. He only like looks at top 2 and then adds a card to hand. That's kind of lackluster in my opinion. Honestly, I would probably go with the other, like the older DarkKnightmon. You guys know what I'm talking about? This one here, like maybe 1 copy of this guy, because at least he can play the 2 pieces underneath him whenever he's destroyed, albeit rested. That's fine. But still, like I feel like you want to be able to just keep dropping stuff on board whenever one Digimon is destroyed. So yeah, maybe swap out the EX DarkKnightmon for this guy right here at BT7. And then once he also includes the 1 copy of the Musou-Knightmon here. I'm not really sure why. Musou-Knightmon I feel like is more useful in like the Bagara army decks. The Digivolve is cool, but you have to have 2 Armon in your sources. So because this deck doesn't run 2 Armon, that's not really an option. The on deletion is okay, but again, from level 5, you have to go from a level 5 on this guy. It's just, I don't know, it feels a little clunky in my opinion. So the level 6s, I think DarkKnightmon X Antibody has always been a staple for this deck. Tamer deletion is such a coveted effect in this game. And the fact that he has that, whether it's your opponent's Tamers or your own Tamer, where you delete like the Nene Tamer and gain 2 and make him a 2-cost Digivolve, because he's 4 from a DarkKnightmon, is really good. He also, I believe, unsuspends, so you can get another set of attacks off. And if you have like Security Attack Plus, you can just go in for 2 more security, and that's like 4 hits in a single turn, which is terrifying. And then if not, you have a big blocker on the board who can die and then drop a Nightmon himself. I like the copies of him here. He also runs a couple copies of Death Exmon. In BT16 specifically, because Numamon is so scary, Death Exmon is a great choice. Might be worth it, like swapping out maybe 1 copy of the Death Exmons. If you're really trying to sweat. If you're really trying to sweat, maybe go into 1 copy of Shine Greymon Ruin Mode and then 1 copy of Death X. That might be a way to go. But I don't imagine you want to sweat this. I don't imagine Fumbles wants to sweat that hard. Seems like he's going something for a bit on the lighter side. Tamer-wise, I think these Tamer splits are pretty good. Nene, she's a searcher, and she basically gives all your Digimon blocker, which is really annoying. And then the Nene and Kitty Hot Tamer give you +1 memory, and you can Digicross from trash, which is an amazing effect, especially for this deck. You have cards like option cards like Immortal Ruler, who can trash cards off your deck, and then you can Digicross from a DarkKnightmon into the trash. Is so good. And then he runs one copy of Trident Arm, and I think, yeah, Trident Arm. I feel I'm conflicted. I understand that Trident Arm is a good card. I recognize it's good, but it's 6 cost. Like if it's not checked in security, to play a 6 cost in this deck, you basically don't get to play anything on board, and like you already have to have something up on the board, so you can't like drop a DarkKnightmon and then play Trident Arm. So I guess you're hoping for it to be in security, but if you're only running one copy, man, that's like you're really gambling here. You're really gambling. Maybe what's the other one called? Laplace Demon, I think it is. Yeah. He's only 1 copies or 1 cost. Come on, load up, buddy. There you go. Maybe this might be better. Although I will say for BT16, when you're fighting against something like Rapidmon X, Laplace Demon is not going to cut it. This is why I'm conflicted, right? Because Trident Arm is definitely great. So if you have something on board already, and then you play Trident Arm, you're like Gucci. But you have to make sure you've set yourself up well for this. Otherwise, I don't know, maybe like DG Dimension or Laplace Demon, depending on the route you want to go. At least DG Dimension destroy something, so you can Digivolve and then like pop stuff. And Laplace Demon is very cheap, so you can just play it out and then also have something on board at the same time, potentially. It's a tough. Yeah, it's tough. I wouldn't be remiss if he like, yeah, I want to run this card because I understand some of the reasoning behind it. Yeah. Pedro, I kind of feel the same way. Like, I feel like, yeah, you only really get 1 action a turn, and so because memory is already so tight, you only really get 1 action a turn, and so trying to play down Trident Arm and the Digimon is kind of tough. So that's kind of where I landed on his build. I did a little bit of retooling, and I came up with something like, oh no, did I close it? Oh no, I closed it, I think. Hold on. Maybe, oh no, I didn't close it, thank God. Whew. This is something that I came up with, and this is kind of like a little bit sweatier side of the deck. So, a couple of changes I've made here. I talked about the Agumons before. I kept the Monitormon. You can keep the level 2, what's his name? Digi-Egg. Black. That did not bring what I wanted to bring up. Wait, what? Level 2? No? Alright. Pagumon? That's his name. That's what I'm thinking of. Oh, thank God I remembered it. Yeah, you can probably hold on to this Pagumon here. Whenever he's deleted, you reveal top card or deck if it's and if it's black card, you add it to hand, or black Digimon card, you add it to hand. I think that's like the more common one. Another one is oh god, the Tokomon. Tokomon is also a good choice. Where if it's your opponent's turn, you just draw a card. I think it is. Yeah, if your opponent's turn, just draw 1. This goes really well with the Gotsumon I mentioned before, so there's that option. So level 3s here, again, I go the Agumon route. So Agumon from BT16 can search anything in the deck, essentially, except the options. So you can grab things like the Ace cards, you can grab things like Tamers. They don't have to be Twilight themed, because you notice we run a couple copies of tie-in here. And the Agumon here is just for maybe a little bit more memory. You can see that I'm trying to skirt my memory restrictions that the deck normally has by including a couple of different ways to grab something. Agumon is one. The Kitty Hot Nene Tamer is another one as well. And then if you play like a DarkKnightmon, you can potentially keep your turn by destroying the Nene. So there's like those 3 things to kind of help out. Additionally, most of level 4s, I think, are what I mentioned before. So you see that I go double Skull Knight at full 4 copies for maximum offense, and then 3 of the Cavalier mode for some cheap evolutions, plus the Sec +1 combo off of the old Skull Knightmon here. And all that with jamming. And then on top of that, I've got the 1 copy of the Mercurymon, because I think this is a cute little tech, and yeah, You need a way to close out game sometime. If you only have 2 memory, then this is the way to do it. The DarkKnightmon's the same I mentioned before, so BT10 is the start of the show. Just max him out, and then 1 copy of the BT7 one because he lets us play 2 Digimon rested, where he doesn't have like the Digivolve effect. That's fine. Excuse me. Ooh. Instead, you can just like swarm the board and hope for the best. And then I've got the DarkKnightmons here at 3 copies. Maybe you could maybe drop this to 2, although I like the idea of having the thematic like boss in the deck at 3. And then 2 copies of the Vicomon Ace. Vicomon Ace is real nasty because if you catch a Magnamon out of position, they lose not only the Magnamon but also the Digimon underneath it. And for Vaccine Yellow, that sometimes is an Ace card, and you can essentially steal their turn if they attack. You go into Vike Ace, you pop them, and then you steal their turn. Who was that? Oh, Bethany, thanks, Big Dog. Thanks for the Prime. I appreciate you for 22 months. Good Lord. Also, clearly a Vicomon fan as well. Digivolve 2, and then if they have 1 or fewer source cards, they can't suspend. Very, very nasty card. Hey, Digipanda, what's up? Additionally, 1 copy of the Mecha Gargomon Ace. There are just some cases where you don't mind like not de-digivolving, but in other cases you want to just like freeze their board, and his ability to stop Digimon from digivolving is terrifying. It's sometimes like a knife to the heart in some cases, where they just like can't do anything on board. They just either have to pass, or they have to like make some like really inefficient memory play. So for all my for all my grumbling about having to use Trident Arm, because I'm trying to skirt the memory restrictions of this deck, I include 2 copies here. Like I said before, you can swap these out for Laplace Demons if you don't mind not having the Digivolve, or if you want to go for something like a Digi Dimension, for something with a bit more bite to it, and that you can destroy Digimon. That's also an option, but I'm hoping that I can have enough memory to like play Digimon and then make a play, even though it's kind of expensive. Especially if it means getting rid of something really problematic, like I mentioned before, like a Magnamon out of position. And then, yeah, Mortal Ruler here is the same as the previous, but I've cut the Tamers down a little bit to 3 Nenes and then 3 Kiriha Nenes, and just 2 copies of Tai. I'm a little conflicted here. I know he's not searchable by the Twilight stuff, but he is searchable by the Agumon, which I am hoping will help, or some of the card draw for things like the Cavalier mode. And if you get him down, if you do manage to find him, you're basically like turbocharging the deck. Like you get 3 memory every single turn, and then on top of that, whenever you would block, you can rest this guy, get another card draw, and get 2,000 DP on your Digimon if you want. So I think it's well worth like trying to get him if you see him, or like playing if you see him during the game. But if you don't see him, that's fine. You can try to play with like the Agumon and the Kiriha Nenes. But yeah, that's where I landed on the deck. Fubbles, if you're watching this, Big Dog, I hope this is useful for you. I hope you give it a shot. Again, if you don't want to go for the double Agumon play here, you can opt to go into the Gotsumon. That's an option. And if you want to have your games be a bit more chaotic, definitely try out the Dorumon and Chikurimon, because nothing spells chaos like security options or security Digimon de-digivolving stuff on attack. Terrifying. So yeah, I hope this is useful for you, and I hope that you can use this in BT16. Again, because this deck is a bit old at this point, like BT10 was a long time ago, I think you're going to struggle in some games, but this should make games, I guess, a little bit easier and a little bit more manageable than the base DarkKnightmon package. Yeah, all right, nice. All right, and I guess this is my promo plug. If you'd like to have this done for something or a deck that you've built, let me know by becoming a YouTube member, and then whenever I put out a blast each month for folks wishing to have their decks critiqued, you can do me a favor and just reply to that, and then yeah, I can do one of these for you. Ooh, Tari, hey man, what's up? How you doing? Thanks for the Prime. Appreciate you, Big Dog. Hope you're doing all right over there in the good old UK. I'm so sorry. I heard that you guys are getting BT16 a little bit late. Just wait a little bit longer. The fun will come soon. Trust me. You too may hate Magnamon X. Also, make sure to get your Ukomons when you can. There are 2 more hybrid BT18 reveals you missed. They are magazine leaks. Oh, is that true? Hold on. Who said that? Who said that? We'll get more DarkKnightmon stuff in BT19. You think, Ghost Specty? You think? I kind of hope so. The deck is fun. I've always liked DarkKnightmon. It wasn't always the strongest deck, but like, I don't know, the defensive positioning kind of feels fun and very interactive. Hey, Digipanda, appreciate you, big dog. Also, Alozera, thank you, thank you. Yo, Prime Gamer's really out here? Prime Gamer's really doing work? Damn, swinging a blade? I appreciate you, man. You guys said that I missed something. Hold on. You said it was leaks. So if it was, oh shit! Thanks, man. Who did you? Damn. Digipanda, I appreciate you, man. Damn. Hold on. To the kids, y'all better say thank you. Grandy Blanc, Young Vago, my man with 37,000 Z's in your name, DJ Rocksteady. That's your new lord right there. Your new lord and savior, Supreme Kai. Bless up your new daimyo. Thanks again, Digipanda. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. What are we watching? Hold on. Here we go. Diginogen. He should put it up. I think. Oh, you guys are right. Hot damn. Hold on. So, Lobomon, we learned his name now. Oh, he has the same thing. So, he's got the Digivolve off of Tamer for blue-yellow. And then he goes off of the Koji Blue, the Blue Koji Tamer for 2, and then Garumumon for 0. Okay, so he's kind of like the Agumon, where he can Digivolve off the other level 4. Nice. On Evolve. Oh, come on, bro. Seriously? Look at all of your security? I'm tight. I'm so tight right now. Look at all of your security. Grab a hybrid or a 10 Warriors type card. Add it to hand and then recover. And then shuffle your security. And then if you have 7 or less cards in hand on attack and inheritance, evolve. Or she's not evolve, draw a card. I'm so sad. There's a lot of people upset with Magna. I'm upset with this right now. I'm upset with Lobomon. Here's the thing. They already good deck. Why do they need more? Ancient Garumon's already clapping cheeks. Why do they need this? Also, Magnamon, kind of scary, but I know I speak from the future and I sound like I'm crazy and I have a tinfoil hat on. Magnamon not that bad right now. Magnamon really isn't the big issue in the game right now. If you guys can just just grin and bear it for that one set, just for one whole set, just, you know what, Magnamon comes down, you just put on the smile like, you know what, I got outplayed, bro. He played the Magnamon. It's clearly a skill difference. But then when BT17 comes, you drop your Ancient Garurumon, and you just he gets to say it's a skill difference now. I promise you will get your revenge. Just Ancient Garurumon, it's gonna happen. I knew I should have said Magna Garurumon. Oh no. I think you might be interested. Revolution Cup, beating out Blue Hybrid, Fernando Lucamon, Takemikazuchi, and Mirage Gagumon. Mirage Gagumon makes sense. They draw cards, you steal their turn. Takemikazuchi, OTK. It makes sense to me. They're not bad decks. Like right now, there's a lot of stuff you can play, and you can play the game. Hold on. First time chatter, Aluzero, what's up? Sup East. On the start of the stream, I guess that you said Blue Hybrid ignores Blonker. Which card does that? Let's take a look. From BT17, there's a card called Ancient Garurumon. You basically play him with... He doesn't have the ability, but the Koji Tamer you essentially evolve him off of once you go to Lobomon. This Koji Tamer here says, from BT7, When an effect adds cards to your hand, gain 1 memory, then this Digimon can't be blocked for the turn. And because Magnamon X Antibody doesn't redirect attacks by an effect, he does it by blocker. Basically, he becomes like useless. Magnamon X only has blocker. He doesn't have like the ability to redirect attacks back into him, whereas something like Tyrant Kabuterimon does. So Magnamon here has the blocker keyword effect. He has to block Ancient Gabumon bypass, or basically that whole deck bypasses him because of the Koji Tamer. And but something like Tyrant Kabuterimon with the Izzy Tamer, this guy right here says that when your opponent's Digimon attacks, by suspending this Tamer, switch the attack target to one of your suspended Digimon with the Insectoid trait. So yeah, he can, instead of, it's not blocking, but it's like redirect. It's like block plus, essentially. That's how I think about a lot of the effects in the game right now. It's like you have like the level 1 version and then like the actual like scary version of it. Let's see. So we saw the Lobomon. Was there another one? You said there were 2 more. Oh, what is this? Star Wars Garurumon? What is this? Who? What is this? Does he only have 1 arm? That's kind of gangster if it's true. He's got the lightsaber, or is this a whip? Is this a whip or a sword? I have so many questions. I have so many questions. Like the other guy, the Kaiser Greymon, not ancient, but the Kaiser Greymon, Emperor Greymon in English. He's off of 5. He comes from a hybrid type. Oh, you have to have a Koji with 5 cards in its sources. And if you do that, you can evolve off of that into this guy for 5. So the old Kojis and essentially apply here. And then he's yellow, purple, black. So blue, red, green, and then he's the other side of the coin, yellow, purple, black. So he just fills in all the other colors. Evolve, end of your opponent's turn, once per turn. Oh, end of your opponent's turn, interesting. From the Digimon sources, you can put a card at the bottom of your security. And then you take a card of the same level. Oh, wow. So all of your opponent's Digimon with the same level are destroyed. So if you take a level 4, put it at the bottom of your security, then all of your opponent's level 4s on the field. That's crazy. That's wild. Thankfully, it's like only Digimon. You can't like take a Tamer and put it on the bottom of your security and then like delete all your opponent's Tamers. That'd be insane. Thank God it's locked to Digimon. Sweet Jesus. And then on both turns, once per turn, when this Digimon attacks, you can take one of your security and add it to your hand. So you take the top security and add it to your hand, and then he can become active. Of course. He becomes active. All right, that's yeah, okay. I understand why he's 5 cost. Thank God. That's terrifying. So he can wipe out boards and he can like attack twice. And seems fine, yeah. Like I was gonna say like just blue things, but that's not even the case anymore. It's just like just yellow things, I guess. I don't even know where does the active even come from? None of these colors like become active. Maybe black? I don't know. That Bandai tripping. Ideally, the purple black is supposed to be better for Duskmon and Battlemon as far as the anime goes. So we might get half black or purple. Ooh. I don't know who those Digimon are, but I'm excited to see them. We've reached the point where we're colorblind now. We have no idea what we do at a stoplight. Jesus Christ. All these colors are pain. I mean, you don't need colors to know what pain is. Are there any more? Hold on. When we look at the other guy, the Kaiser Greymon seems so tame by comparison now. Like this effect seems so tame. Like if they have retaliation, I just die. Meanwhile, homie's just like wiping board. I guess he's like take out one big target and then attack, and then he's like wipe the board and then Jesus. Can we just say this is a blue card? It's just this has so many like blue vibes to it. It really does feel it like it doesn't have blue here, but like can we just like honorary blue card right here? Just I feel like it needs it. Jesus. Oh, Beetlemon's the green hybrid. That's right. My bad. You're so right. I do know that Digimon Thunderhog. Sorry about that, buddy. Jeez. All right. Well, next BT18 is gonna be a wild set. I can already tell. Susanu's the first rainbow card. I wonder how they're gonna do it. Yeah, it feels like they're teasing like everything here is like to build up to Susanu. I just don't know like what you would do to make it even crazier. Because the previous Susanumon was actually outside of the evolution cost. Outside of the evolution cost, he was a very strong card. Sec +2 and like destroy anything, like one of anything is just fantastic. And like you could have like the 6 Digimon, or you could put like the 10 Tamer cards or Digimon with hybrid in their traits to like evolve, but still like, I don't know. Maybe for its time, 10 was a little high. Maybe I take that back. Utilizing old stuff and new stuff, and then turns out new Susanoo is also white. Yeah. What would you? I think Ghosty makes a good point. They don't have an incentive to make a card multicolored that's level 7 because then I feel like it becomes problematic in the future. It feels like they're really careful about what color level 7 cards are. Like can we take a look actually? Let's actually take a quick gander here. Excuse me. How do I search for levels? This is so opaque, this whole system of like filtering. White, red, white, yeah, white, yeah, red, blue, white, purple, yellow, Ordinamon was, yeah, black, Death Xmon is in the level 7, as far as I'm concerned, white, Jesmon GX, black, red, green, yeah, like they're, like this card, you can't even like evolve into him. So like, I don't know if I consider this card to be like even in this pool. Yeah, Rumo is already kind of problematic. And it's only 2 colors. Could you imagine if you made a rainbow card that could destroy like basically blanket or anything? I can't imagine Susanumon is only destroying 1 card again. I gotta imagine he's destroying like more than one thing. And if you put that into all colors, that'd be, whoo. Like even go back and take a look here. So these guys are already pretty high. Hey, Nameric, thanks, man. These guys are already like pretty high costed. I imagine Susanumon's probably gonna be the same, but it's gonna be a cheat way to get him out. But you have to go through this line. This gives them some wiggle room to like power creep later on. That's how I feel anyway. Ragnar was the first colored level 7. Was he? So here's the thing. I think I got into the game when Ragnar was new. Oh, he was. Yeah, everything else was white before. Because like going back and looking at the West, you guys were like doing like the red blue Omni Wars. Yeah, like it was like Gabumon with Omnimon was like the hotness. I remember those days. Ooh, looking back, it's like, oh, we're like a set ahead. Why is that? More interested in the new Lucamon cards in BT18. We are supposed to get what, Satan mode? I think it is. Mudkip. For 2024, I'll vote for him. So, question: how is Diaboromon doing? I'm looking forward to my EXS stuff, but I'm scared that Diaboromon is just a tier 2 deck. Yeah, we went over Diaboromon much earlier in the stream, but yeah, he has a bit of a hard time just because it feels like other decks are a little bit more memory efficient, and they all have like, I don't know, I think some of the game's mechanics hold back the Diaboromon. The clocks are really cool until you realize you cannot put them underneath tokens, and that is really painful. Although I will say Diaboromon has some fantastic play if you get your board set up early on. Like getting an Adata Tamer down like very quickly in the game means you can just go like Adata Tamer, and then you can go into a EX6 Diaboromon, be Cyclone, and then just go super ham. So the idea is like to spam early. If they can't wipe it for one turn, next turn be Cyclone, win the game. Does he have more than one mode? Satan mode? Is there a larva mode? Really? What is it? What is larva mode? We're actually getting like the Great Moth evolution line in Digimon. How bad would it be if it gained the colors? That wouldn't be so bad, I suppose. White base, that could be okay, I think. Silver Dew, I too am traumatized by Blue Yellow Hybrid. No, it's not a bad deck. You'll have fun playing it. Like just if you're trying to win an event, you're going to really struggle, especially against things like Gabumon, who just from the turn one just start like going crazy with memory, or Ancient Gurumon or Magnamon X. Still waiting for Mother D Reaper support? No. I'll call my uncle John D Bandai and be like, nah, no more. Don't do it, Dad or Uncle. Where's Mastodon on the tier list? I don't know. I'm not really a tier list kind of guy. I know it has trouble with some decks, but it eats other decks alive. Like for the most part, getting maybe it's changed in BT17, but when Mastodon came out, that deck ate Imperial Dramon alive because Imperial Dramon never killed anything. It just like source stripped and like left stuff on the board. And if you just leave an Agumon or a Lady Devimon on the board, then you're just asking to be aced from Mastodon. Maybe it's changed in BT17, but in EX6 it was definitely the case. Desperate for the support. We got to keep these security control players down, y'all. Got to keep them down. Let me see. Did I actually accomplish everything I wanted to accomplish in this stream? I think I might have done it, y'all. I think we might have done it. Tommy at 4 now seems tame. Yeah. I went through those days when Tommy was at 4, when Saber Huckmon was at 4, when Dodo Greymon was at 4, when Ice Wall was at 4. Oh my lord. When who was it? Agumon, the level 5 Agumon was at 4. When I understood what Digisorption did, and I was playing against my friend Obama, I played it for the first time. He's like, "Oh, that's cheap." And then the next day it got hit. I was like, "Oh well, we tried." Those are good times. Manoa-ish tamer that gives tokens pseudo decoy. Do they have like the Chrysalimon that gives decoy though? I mean, that's not that bad. Though I guess you are spending level 4 where you would rather give them all rush, but would y'all mind if I played the world's best card game for a bit? Am I allowed to do that? Is that okay? Do folks mind if I just spend a couple minutes playing the world's best card game? Is that all right? Can I just like take a few minutes and play the world's best card game, and everyone just be like, "Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, he's right, and I agree with him." Is that something we can all be down with? Is that cool? Blackjack, the world's best card game? Come on, man. Blackjack? Can I? Pokemon? How dare you? How dare you? Let me see. Let me just swap over here. Can I just for a bit? I'm gonna play the world's best card game. Let me change the channel on Twitch. Is Mahjong a card? I surprisingly know how to play Mahjong. My company president really likes Mahjong, and sometimes we get together for like company like gatherings, and we just play Mahjong for like, I don't know, 6 hours. He was like, yeah, I almost didn't graduate college because of this. And I understand why. A man is he's pretty old, but he's like a fiend for Mon. It's so clear. Careful Platypus, what up, what up? Alright, y'all, I'm gonna play the world's best card game. OG Digimon TCG? Ooh. Ooh. Alright, hold on, I think it's up? Alright, world's best card game incoming. Ooh, it actually worked. Do I have sound? I do. Let's go. Am I allowed to play the world's best card game? The one true card game? Is this okay? Is it too loud? Let me know if it's too loud. Uko promo or BT16 you say will get hit. Sorry, Marcus, it won't. I talked about this on Twitter the other day, but Agumon doesn't... BT16 probably won't get hit. Right now, the best decks don't really use Agumon. They can kind of just cut him. I realized it. Oh god. Oh, what am I doing? Oh! Fucking shit. Alright, hold on. I don't know what I'm doing. I've got the stream, like... I've got OBS right here. I'm looking at OBS when I clearly can just change my entire monitor screen to just show the switch. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing right now. It is a card game. Absolutely, it's a card game. Let's just do one of these right here. This right here, top tier. We just drop this and just watch the sparks fly. Oh, no. Yeah. If you guys have never played this game, oh my god, do yourself a favor. It's released for like everything. It's got like 6 versions, like Mega Man Battle Network 1 through 6. This game was like a huge part of my childhood. I played this game. I grinded the shit out of this game. This is in the days where, and I'm about to date myself real hard here. These were during the days where you had to use a link cable to like connect to like Game Boys together. And my friend and I actually bought one, and we for like 24 hours just like grinded this game. It was insane. Wait, no, where am I? Undernet 3. Okay, this is where I'm supposed to be, I think. And have that Navi on the floor below get down there. You're mega something. Close enough. On Gospel's Blacklist. So I'm also doing this because part of this part of the game is kind of a slog, and I want you guys to experience the pain with me. I'm doing like 1,000 fetch quests. Like all the other parts of the story are like interesting and good, and this is like the one part they're like, hey, go here, now 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 go here. If you didn't find your way, it's pointless. Our civilization destruction plan will be complete. I want to see you sucking your thumb. Kind of weird. As the world crumbles. Oh, my bad. That was more to that sentence. I'm sorry. That was really weird. Land that's Navi's holding a blue frag. Oh, sorry. I'm supposed to collect like 3 blue frags. This is kind of peak. I'm looking for absolutely peak. If you've played One Step from Eden, that game is like the themed successor of this one. Also, if you played Mega Man Star Force, that is like a cheap imitation of this game. We don't play that one because it's 3D. Doesn't make sense. How do I get down there? I think I have to use... I need to basically find that guy. Undernet 4 is this way, or that way. Calm down, alright. Yeah, he a freak, yeah. I gotta be really careful because I am like prone to die here. I gotta like save off, and I only have like 200 life because I fought a boss who was wandering the game. Like the levels, like the areas are kind of like mazes, and you can definitely when you beat a boss, they like a stronger version of them basically plops down somewhere in like this like internet world, and you can't see them though, so you just run into them, and if you don't have enough life, they just end your career. It's a mix of this game. Have you seen this one game that's a mix of Battle Network and Kamen Rider? Is that a thing? Bro! Chill for a second. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, this is work. This is work. Alright. Shoutouts to Toadman. Still in development? Oh, I definitely haven't seen it then. Memories of getting jumped by Quickman 3? Absolutely. Absolutely. Quickman, like, you can't shoot him normally, because he'll just, like, block the attack, because he's so fast. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Wait, what? Of course. What was that? Soy Crappy, thanks, man. I'm gonna get the business. Can I run? Please let me run. Please let me run. Fuck. Alright, y'all about to watch me struggle. Okay. I'm kind of cheating because I have this little shield thing. Please give me something I can use. Yeah. Ah! Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Plant the bomb and survive? No. What am I gonna do here? Alright, plant the bomb and survive, let's go. Oh god. Please don't. No! What happened to my bomb? Even as an adult, this game is sometimes just cheap as hell. Gotta abuse every battle chip. I'm trying, man. Oh, this is the chip right here. Here we go. Fuck you guys. Yeah, Fire Trail plus like hit 9 squares is insane. Yeah, that hammer I just used, it hits everything on the board for 200, even me. But I have a shield, so the shield just nullifies the hit for me. You see the shield around me right there? Oh, I lucked out. Oh my god, are you kidding? Please. Okay, I'm just gonna... Oh, it doesn't stop it? Alright. Okay, like I can deal with this. I can deal with that. Alright, alright. The good thing is, yes, like at the end of every battle, you get like a level, you get like a rating, and depending on what the rating is, you get like some bonus. And thankfully, they're giving me health because your boy can really use. This is a virus. We already know that. We're not messing with this. It's a virus. So then, how do I find that guy? Run like a coward. This is so ass. Oh god. That guy is really problematic. I gotta get rid of him ASAP. Okay. I'm cross-eyed, bro. I'm like Shaq at the free throw line, dude. Can't hit the broadside of a barn. Got me wanting to replay this? You absolutely should. They have like two like collections, and so the first collection has games 1 through 3, and the second collection has 4, 5, and 6. My recommendation is to My recommendation is to grab the first collection because games 2 and 3 are probably the best in the series in my opinion. 1 is kind of bunk. Please don't be a virus. Please don't be a virus. Thank God, money. Praise be. Did you do Metaton for the week already? Yes, I did, Gabustan. We're just chilling for playing the best card game ever created now. Alright, this will take out the paintbrush. I still don't know what he does, but we're gonna... Gregor and Falzer is also not bad. I don't hate those games. Shoot. Chill. Nice. What's East day job? Software developer. My 9 to 5. Making programs and stuff. Is that the same guy? Oh shoot, I remember these guys. Okay, these guys are kind of problematic because they have those two shields. Like the red and the blue one you see right there. And they're gonna soak up one hit. And you have to do more damage than the number on the bottom there. So that first one was 10. Shoot. Screw you. You can't hit me because they can only hit 3 in front of them. Alright. Wait a second. Do I still have my... Alright, we're gonna go a different route. I can't use Zeus Hammer if I don't have my shield, because it'll do 200 damage to me and I can't afford to take that shit. Okay, here we go. Time Bomb. Cool, 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 cool. Sucker. Got him. Is Digimon done? For now it is, you know. Gotta chill sometimes. It's a shame they never made Battle Network 4. Agree. Agree. Hard agree. Absolutely agree. We don't talk about that game. It doesn't exist. Yeah, I can't wait until the Digimon Sim gets caught up in the Japanese gets caught up, or the English gets caught up with Japanese. Because now it's like, now I only really use it to play, it's like teach people how to play the game, and so there's not really much of a reason outside of that for me to play on the online. Why would I do that? Why would I play BT17? Why gotta play BT17? Please let me run. Please let me run. I just want to be a coward. Okay. I shouldn't have done that. I'm so dumb. I'm so stupid. Okay, this thing has to die now. And then we steal some. Yeah. This game has a lot of strategy behind it, actually. The PvP is amazing. Please stop. Please stop, sir. Just raw busters. Digimon Battle Network, actually, though, that would be fantastic. So they made a game, someone mentioned it before, Gregor, I think it's 5 or 6? Gregor and Falzar, where Mega Man actually changes forms. That would be, it would be so easy to do that with Digimon. Shoot. Okay, I can. So the thing here is, wait, you saw people playing this game at Evo Japan? I'm not surprised. The thing is, like, you can't always choose all of the cards at once. They either have to be the same card, or they have to be the same letter. So they have, like, letter codes. So I can choose this G and this G, but if I choose T, I can't choose anything else, because nothing else has T. Oh, sorry, Z. Same as T, I guess. I guess we just do this to... Oh, shit, I got them both! Did you cover the Justimon? Hell no, I didn't. Did Justimon win? That's very surprising. It did. I Are you talking about in the east or the west? Is that we talking about Asia or? I have a lot of life. I better save it. It was in the really? Yeah, I didn't see that at all. Where did that happen? I was actually just talking to a guy the other day about Justimon too. One of the guys that I play, Yunjunana, the guy I play with at locals, he's like, yeah, I keep the Justimon deck on me at all times just in case. Tell the ladies the Justimon stays. Okay, let's see here. Maybe I can make something happen. I'm real afraid about where that goes, so let me just check over here. Take 5 steps. You guys remember the old days of RPGs? Take 5 steps, save the game. Take 5 steps, save the game. We've come full circle, we really have. Ah, the Cyberdramon Ace is not bad. I guess that's like how to get a tamer down quickly, but oh, not bad. Who do you think you are? Even Gospel people. So Gospel is like the bad organization in this game. Even Gospel people don't mess around in this area. If you keep going, don't think you'll return alive. Oh, let me just go the other direction, my good man. Other nets deep inside. Yeah, I hate this part of the game. They're so opaque about everything. Oh shit, that's a one-way street. Well, we about to cheat, y'all. Hold on. I've probably been doing this, so I've been playing this game for a total of like 18 hours. I think I've been doing this part for like 3 on its own. We're looking up strats. Hold on. Come get the blue frag if you want it, he said. It's pointless. I have a shoutouts to GameFAQs, by the way. Wait, what? Did I have mail? Oh shit, why didn't the game tell me? Like, what? Midterm investigation report. There appears to be a Gospel Navi in Undernet 3. However, due to mysterious ice, I couldn't reach him. In searching for another route to the Undernet, I discovered an entrance from Kodo Square. However, a special key is required to access the route. That's all I have to report at this stage. I will continue the investigation. Why? Why didn't the game tell me that? The keymaker, the guy who was here earlier. I'm dying, y'all. This part of the game is such a slog. It's like 36 million fetch quests. Yeah, alright. I gotta go all the way back. Shit on a stick. Let me leave. Let me run like a coward. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Alright, this is where we came in, so this is definitely the exit. Let me just come up out of here. And then we just zoop home, thank God. I think the actual versions for this game have PvP. I wonder what it's like though. Let's see. Can I punch this ice ball? I can, alright. Oh, why didn't he freeze? What was that? He didn't freeze. Please move, thank you. Why didn't he freeze? So one of the things that can happen during this game is you can change your style. Like the game gives you like this ability to basically records how you fight, and if you fight more defensively, you get a different style, and then it gives you a typing with it. And I got Electric Shield, which is really good. But man, sometimes I feel like the freezing power of electric attacks doesn't work very well. Off-topic question, but where can I find this Oculus that was mentioned earlier? The one with 4 ruin modes? maybe Digimon CG Guide, or it might be on Digimon Meta. Otherwise, I'd have to like link you the Twitter thread itself. Although I will say, somebody asked about it earlier last week, and I linked it in their comments. So if you go look at last week's video, I linked it there in response to someone's comment. That should probably be what you're looking for. Let me out! Let me out! Is this the exit? I gotta fight all these jobbers, man. They gotta go. The one thing I really like about these games specifically is that oh shit, is he gonna get hit? Is he considered in the air? No, thank God. The post-game content is also pretty good. Like the post-game content for the third game is insane. It's like it's like, you remember when you beat Pokemon Silver and it opened up Kanto? You're like, wait, what? This entire thing is here? It's kind of like that. Is that what? No, god dang it. I've got to go to some other square. Let me just get to this dang square. My call quits there. Yeah, no problem, big dog. Glad I could help. Glad I can help. And run. Danger, the undernet lies ahead, blah, 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 blah. Just let me go home, kids. I've always heard good things about Mega Man at 3. Yeah, it does a lot for the game. What's up, by the way? See you there, Rip. 3 does post-game better than anything I've ever seen. Does this kill everything? No, he's at 110 health. Yeah, shoot. Dang, sorry, little bro. Oh, dang, Mega Man Battle Network? Absolutely. The best card game ever made. The one true card game. Here? Yeah. That's how we get out. Except this one part. This part sucks. But there's 46 fetch quests. But outside of that, Gucci. Let's see. We're good here. Yeah. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful. Low effort. Free stuff. Destroy rats. Nice. Okay, this is where I need to be. Excuse me? So we're supposed to go here, and I think a guy has information for us that I need. Or it's basically like a key. Or like a point in the game that unlocks something for me. Great to see you again. You're looking for a key? For where? The gate at Din area? The gate that leads to Kotobuki, huh? I can make one. Hold on a sec. Thank God. Please God, don't make me fetch something to make this fucking key. Here it is. I owe you one, so take it. Oh, sweet Jesus. Don't tell anyone I gave you the key. I'd be in trouble. Alright. While I'm here, let me just, do some business. These gives me plus 20 max HP, but it's 16 Gs? Yeah, we do it. We ball. Nice. Right. We ball. Get all the copies of Galacticmon when it's super cheap. Oh yeah, I've been thinking about that. Actually, I bought another copy of Imperial Dramon, the Virus Imperial Dramon fighter mode, with anticipation that when Owen Dreadnought runs Galacticmon, right? When his stuff gets revealed. Oh no, no, the image had Owen Dreadnought alongside the Imperial Dramon Virus Dragon mode. So when that gets revealed, I'm assuming Fighter mode, the secret rare is gonna pop it back in price. So I just got my extra copy now. Hey Contrabar, what's up, man? What up, what up? We're playing the best card game ever made. The one true card game. Oh, let me just run. Wait, he said that... Oh, God. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Don't jack out just yet. Hold on, where do I have to go? Oh, I know now. Okay. Get the hell out. Jack out. We're out of here. I'm supposed to go to, like, my dad's laboratory. Actually, you know what? Before we do that, let's go whoop Gutsman's ass real fast. You scared me. Thought I was on the earthquake. Challenge Dex? Hell yeah. Also, the boss music in this game is hype as hell. Alright, so we go this, onto this. Oh, what a mess. He's about to have a bad day. Oh, no! Get him, 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 get him. No, why? Why did it only... It put it on top of him. Why? Game cheap as hell. So you trying to punch me? Little sis? Oh, fuck. Hold on. Based. Repair? Yeet! Oh. Eat that? Alright. Little bro really thought he ate it. Oh, come on now. Oh, shit. Jump scare. Oh, God. He really punched the shit out of me, man. Get him, electricity. Yeah. Don't break all my panels again, by the way. I can only do that repair one time. Get him with the Q. Yeet. Alright. No! Only I'm allowed to do that. Why can he do that? Just chill, B. Just chill, homie. No! I looked at chat. He did the thing. This is really bad, actually. Ooh. Yeah, I'm on borrowed time right now. Shit. Come here. Excuse me? Oh, God. Alright. Don't break my shit, please. Oh, yeah. Gucci. Game. Bye. Absolutely smacked. Wait, unless you're talking about me, in which case, just that one time. No? Oh, I didn't get his chip? Why? Oh yeah, there we go. This is the for the zoomers out there. That's the link cable. It's got the 2 Game Boy Advances and the link cable on the table. Anyway, all right, back to business. Back to business. Marine Harbor, and then we go to. Where did the guy say? I think we go in here, ignore that guy, and then we go directly here. It was reposted by Alder. I'll take a look at it later. Should be close to here, I think. I love when games reference the link cable. Me too. There's nothing more that I love than being told I'm old and reminded of it. It's like, hey man, you were born in the era long past. Using the aesthetic of using those is the only thing could be. The funny thing about link cables was like just the length. It was like, I don't know, hilariously short. My friend and I went through like 24 hours, like an entire day, when we were like within, I don't know, 1 ruler apart for the entire day. Like, Like we had bathroom breaks and then like one ruler apart for the entire day because that was as far as link cable would go. And if you moved any further outside of that, it wasn't like securely fastened. Like it wasn't securely like stuck in there. Like it would just like fall out sometimes. Nintendo really didn't care about the two-player experience those days. Hey. You usually playing, you like move a little bit and just literally just falls out of the Game Boy. And you're like, well, I tried. Okay. This should work now, right? Oh, Jesus. Yes. We did it. We did it. The worm life of the Game Boy Color? Nah. I had the I had the like book. It was like a. I have my Game Boy SP. I had the little like I don't know how to, it like hooked onto the top. Not the SP, but my Game Boy Advance. I hooked on the light hooked onto the top, and it would like move up. Like if this is the Game Boy here, it like hooked on like this, and then you could bend it like this, and the light would shine down on the screen like that. Bro, those things were ghetto. And also just trash. Ate through batteries like it was nobody's business. My parents always wondering what the remote control in the living room never worked. To this day, I'll never tell. What the hell is going on here? The combat looks a little like Duelist of Eden. You got that backwards, big dog. You got that very backwards. Come on. Don't remind me how old I am. Don't do it. Virus? No. Hexablow. Well, Hexablow's getting the love it needs. Trust. Little dark days of no but. Yeah, that's crazy. People will never understand. They won't. Oh, we got him. Let's go. Jack's over here. These things can only be hurt if their mouth is open. Otherwise, it only does 1 damage. So you have to like time your attack here. And even if I like freeze them with electricity or like stun them, they stun like this, so I don't get. What the fuck? Wait, what? Eat shit, kid. Eat shit. Yeah, people don't understand. Living in the era of the Game Boy SP was like Nintendo at its finest. They were really cooking in those labs. Like the Game Boy SP had like the backlight installed. You could just press a button and just like lit up. That was a game changer. I gotta leave this. I can't do getting. Yeah, have all the 4 tiles cracked with 3 of those guys. Like, card trips, like the game changed overnight because of the Game Boy SP. I want to make it known I do not like this puzzle. Anti-recovery, boo, wasted. Oh, nice. Okay, bug frag, but not the blue frag is what I need. Like, the Game Boy SP really was God's gift. The problem is, this isn't going to kill those guys, does it? Alright. For science. Oh, let's go. It breaks through all guards. Oh, sweet Jesus. That is my Magnumon X chip right there, yeah. I'm going in circles here, hold on. This way, this way, this way? Straight line, is that the answer? Yeah, this game predates Eden by like a millennia. Alright, kill the steel guy too? Let's go. I remember no backlight, even though I didn't have one. I remember the one guy had some weird helmet that generated light. There were all kinds of like weird contraptions made by like Mad Cats and all those folks. But they all took like mad batteries. I'm a nut dealer, want to see my stuff? Oh, I went to the shopkeeper? Bro, I'm broke. Mind bend? What does this do? Enemy loses control. Water sword cuts 2. Slow gauge. Why would you ever need this? Why would you want to slow the game down? Oh yeah, a little magnifying clip? Yeah, I remember that. And then the Game Boy SP came out and killed all that shit in like one go. Like my family and I would take like trips to like Florida or Georgia during the summer, and with the backlight on the SP, it was crazy. Like, also it had it came for the first time ever with a charging cable and a rechargeable battery. That was insane. Like, not having to use or like scour your home for batteries for the first time. I would have to like, my game would be on, like the light would turn red on the Game Boy and I'd have to start foraging for batteries. I'd take a spear and just go outside or go in the living room like, alright, what can I find here? Also, that was the point where my mom could tell me to go to bed, but I didn't have to. I could just go under the covers and then flip up my Game Boy SP, and that was like 2 more hours, bro. I couldn't be stopped. I was a demon. Before that, I had this like very fond memory of my sister and I had the same room. We shared a room, so like she would go to bed, but my sister was really afraid of the dark, so she had a nightlight. So before the Game Boy SP came out, like our beds were like this, and between them was a nightstand, and it had like a lamp on it, and then the lamp had a cable that went down to the outlet, and the outlet had a nightlight in the other outlet, or the other plug spot or whatever. And so she would turn that on before she went to bed, and then when she would go to sleep, I would like pull out my Game Boy, and I would like, laying in bed like this, I'd like lean like 90 degrees over off the bed, like just ab training, just playing my Game Boy in the light of the nightlight. That was actually a vibe. Strong, strong AF. I was a committed soldier. These kids will never know what's like blowing on cartridges. Dang. You're absolutely right though. You gotta tap it. There was like a technique too. Like you have to put it under your shirt and then blow on the cartridge with like your shirt in between your mouth and the cartridge. That was like that, like tap it 3 times. We had all the tech. Have you seen the Game Boy mods that give the GBA a backlight? Really? That's kind of cool. I feel like they've released like some of like some new modded stuff. That was pretty neat. Hey Gabriel, what's up? Shout out to Brazil. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Like, this feels like an area that I've kind of covered. Is there something that I'm missing here? Oh, beautiful. Piece to resist on that. I need 10 more of those. I remember Chod's mail talked about a route to the undernet. It has to be this way, right? Somewhere? Every ritual was the same. Ineffective, yes. That was a time where I kind of fondly like those times, because I fondly remember those times, because it was a time where like you couldn't just look everything up. I kind of enjoyed like the process of finding something out. Like, you would hear about stuff, but you could never like confirm it yourself unless you actually like did it. Maybe I have to get down there somehow. Oh, I have to go. Oh, I see. Okay, so this is how I know I messed up. I gotta go all the way back around. Like, when we heard about like Mew in the dump truck or the pickup truck out over by the SSN, I was like, oh, that's for real? And then, like, one of my friends, you had to like have a friend who would trade you a Pokemon with Surf, and then you have to get the badge early, and then before the SSN left, you had to surf around the ship or off on the side of the bridge, and then you could check to see if the Mew was in the pickup truck. But it was so hard to do that because no one had link cables, like I said, and then you actually did it and nothing happened, and you just got real tight. See, I can't go that way because I don't have the thing to get rid of the ice. So I don't think I can actually do anything here. What the flip? Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on, chance. Yeah, I don't... Paladin, the one thing I don't miss about this game is that the actual, like, internet was an actual maze. The internet is kind of hard to navigate in. It takes a while to get, like, back into your... I guess get the muscle memory back? Alright, here we go. So the guy should be around here, they said? Am I gonna be able to run? Let's hope so. Nice. Your boy be cowarding out of all these fights. It's a dead end. For who is the question. You cried playing Ruby because you thought you got a fake? That's crazy. I've never had an experience that wild. Alright, here we go. Okay, this is it. Here we go. How did you get here? Whatever, you'll die here and that's all that matters. Oh, Null and Void. Bro, that's a name right there. Alright, my boys are actual mudmen. Oh, shit. They push you, these little bats. Can I just kill all these dudes in one go? Alright, we're gonna trade life here. They're gaining life so fast! Bro, he's already at 100. What the fuck? Oh man. I might die here. Hold up. Hold up. Gamer lean forward time. Please stop moving, thank you. That's kind of quick too. Hold up. Stop moving. Oh. Stop moving. Please die. Hold up. That was kind of scary. Hold up. They just shove you. I made an oversight. The rumor said you were tough, but he was a time stall. Whatever. Now Supreme Commander, Gospel, Freeze Man. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, all the ice. Wait, he was in this game, Freeze Man. Where's the bad guy's house at? Would you like to know? He really just told me? That's what's up. Gospel Navi. Oh, blue frag. Okay, I just need one more. Gospel ID. That's kind of useful. Okay. Oh, I think that opens up a lot of the cubes that are... I can't get past. Hold up. Mail. According to a new report from the Dinner Quake Center, a quake of unprecedented size is likely to occur shortly. Please proceed to the inaccurate discernment. Oh shit. Yeah, we're at the point of the story where the bad guys have hijacked the... What do you want? Oh, have hijacked Concho Bar, who subscribed for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate you, man. The tier 1 sub. Relate, hey, how you doing, man? I'm gonna run and play Ghost of Tsushima. Oh, have fun, dude. That's a sick game. Good talking at the after party. Cool to see you back on Twitch. Hey, it's almost like I am making an effort. Finally. Finally. Hey, Relate, hope you're doing good, man. It's been a while. Yeah, we talked about some Digimon stuff before, and I'm just kind of winding down for the day. Just playing the world's best card game. Gabe, what up, man? Thank you. PR, is that for Brazil? And the Brazil folks really like it today. So really, I guess I am like at y'all's time. Don't have a passcode, can't open it. Okay, I guess I just leave. I hope this is the move. And then I go to Koto Square is what they said. think that's right. Good thing about this game is that whenever you like leave the internet, you get all your health back. Thank goodness. But they weren't cards till Star Force? Nah, bro, they're cards right now. Best card game ever made right here. Looking forward to our Magna X meta. What you really should be worried about is the Numamon meta. 16 is, I guess, yeah, 16 can be kind of a slog if you don't care for Magnamon or Numamon, but if you can get around those two things and wait until BT17, the game gets really good. Because Magnamon is no longer your biggest threat. There's so many other decks that compete at pretty scary levels. Alright, I think this is where I'm supposed to be. Wait a second. Yeah, this is Yumland. Yeah, okay. Good thing I like yellow. I remember Bryce was here, and I let him and some of the other guys try out the decks that were... It was EX6, yeah, when they were here. I tried out some of the decks, and Bryce was like, this doesn't feel right. I shouldn't be allowed to cook this hard. I'm like, yeah, man. Vaccine Yellow does not really care about memory. At all. Wait, was that right? I don't think I was supposed to go this way. Shoot. Are Twitch subs getting the same privileges as your YouTube memberships? It's a great question, actually. I should make it that way, eh? If it's not. Hey, Dinkpaws, thanks, man. The thing I have, I guess, that's hard to do with Twitch subs is a place where everyone would gather. I have a place in my Discord where I, for just subs only, for Twitch and YouTube, or for just Twitch, but I don't know if I can I add YouTube folks to that? That's actually some good homework. That's actually some very good. Oh no, Twitch or YouTube? The benefit on YouTube is that actually, I guess, yeah, YouTube members get early access to YouTube videos. And yeah, I'm still working on some of the other bonuses for YouTube folks. Oh my god, are you shitting me? I just got my legs or my ankles broken by these ghosts. Alright. Oh wait, no. Okay. So there's something about this game that I haven't mentioned, and that is you normally play with the cards you're given, but some cards when you put them together make combinations, and this is one of them. Oh god, what was it? Sword? Long sword, wide sword? Was that it? It's either sword, wide sword, long sword, or sword, long sword, wide sword. I forget where wide sword comes. Sword, wide, long. Oh, thank you, Gabe. I appreciate you. It's sword, wide, long. All right, here we go. And you get life sword. Yeah. The problem is, oh, I got two. It hits like a huge area. It does like 200 damage. Oh shit, ankle's broken again. He's only got 60. Can I just shoot him? Thank you, Rockman. This game did have an anime. I forgot about that. Wow. That's like a part of my brain that just like... I got the flashback. This also had a GameCube game, right? I hated that shit. Yeah, I need to use the area still, you're right, yeah. But like the GameCube game was so ass. So ass. Goodbye. Yeah, it's very loose. Where is Kozobukiya? might be lost, y'all. Story-wise, I don't remember the story in the anime, dude. I wish. I flushed that memory long ago. Why did I get a 9? Weird. GameCube game actually used the JP anime theme. Oh, really? I did not know that. Right, medieval stop line. No, bro, I gotta go places. What should we do? I think this is the way. Yeah, okay, this seems right. Shoot. Alright, Proto Man, clean up. The one thing I really enjoyed about this series was the art. The artwork was so clean. It was really stylistic and so different from every other thing from Mega Man ever. Like a lot of the older like Mega Man X artwork and like Mega Man artwork was like kind of jagged and I don't know. Unpolished is not the right word, but detailed with lines. I don't know. I'm probably explaining this like mud, but this game's artwork, like the official artwork for like some of the bosses and you know, Mega Man and the characters, was like super clean. Yo, Shireen, what up, bro? How you doing, man? Remember when I said that you could just be running around the internet and just find a boss that you killed a long time ago? This is one such case. Cutman just showed the fuck up. Let's go ahead. Luckily, he's a jobber, so. Alright, let's go. Don't. Sucker. Sucker. Gotta be careful. But yeah, he sucks, so we're all good here. Oh shit, that's what that does? Come here. Come here. Shit. Oh! You can... Oh shit, I didn't know that. I didn't know that if you hit the scissors, they disappear. Oh. Oh yeah, ghost stat is what it's called. Yeah. Eat it. Oh shit, like short-range rock. That's a problem. Shit. Ah, I ate that. It's fine. Oh, he's about to get the business. Let's use roll for the recovery. Chill, little dude. Yeah, so this is a good game, man. This is... I played this game and I can't believe, like, something this good existed when I was a kid. Got him. Okay, do we just steps over here? Whoa. Chill, little B. Yeah, bro. Well, I mean, he's the first boss, right? You gotta cut him a little slack, you know. He's the tutorial. Is it this way? Oh god, I'm supposed to go to Kotobuki Square, but I don't know where the fuck that is. I straight up just don't remember. Alright, hold on. Okay. Area 1. I hated that Star Force wasn't as... you know, the... People say the Star Force, I guess like the spiritual success, the actual successor to this game, was not bad, but the fact that... The fact that Shireen get to 10 subs changes everything. Jesus, damn, thanks, dude. I appreciate it, shit. Is this my I don't know, gift for coming back to Twitch? For existing on Twitch again? Damn. Dark Cloud, Twitch names are difficult, Mecha Soul, Nate, Relayed, Kariston? That's your new lord right there. If Shireen says jump off the cliff, you say alright, no problem, sir. Well, I I appreciate it, big dog. I do certainly appreciate it. Holy crap. Now, if only Twitch subs helped me figure out how to beat this game. If only they were the answer to actually tell me where to go. Because right now, I'm in the worst part of this game. Doing my damnedest just to finish all the fetch quests. I'm like one step away from like finding the boss and just like moving on, but the game is not making it easy for me. Yeah, I wish I had like a... This game has a, what do you call it? Like a rappel? I need a rappel, bro. I'm sick of the... 50, 80, 120. Yeah, we can manage this. Alright, you know what? We can manage this. Hey, hold on. I'm about to do that. Only I can do that. Stop by. Okay. I don't go right, I go left. And then when I go left, it takes me here? Okay. They're gonna move out of my way because they never exist on the same row as me, but if I can hit this fast enough, they'll both die at the same time. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Alright, here we go. Smash that bitch. Hold on, it's gonna happen. Let's fucking go. Actual reflexes. Fighting game reflexes. Do I deserve every inch of it? I think a hearty pat on the back is just good. Just good enough. I'm just a guy who likes games. Where the f am I going? I swear to God there was an opening here, but it's not the case. Let me try to hit that, that slope over that I just passed. Everybody gotta die. Okay. The slope is here? Yes, okay. I think we're on the right track. I pray we're on the right track. Okay. And then we, like, transition to... Wait, it might be here. Nope. Come... I'm telling you, Shrink, come to Japan. Now is the time to come. The yen is worthless. I cry when I have to send money to the States. The yen is dog water. It's hot dog water tier right now. Okay, this is where I need to be. Oh, sweet Jesus, thank you. I think anyway. Everybody in this place died. Hint sad music. Wait, what? This is not the place I need to be. The yen is raved. That hurt. That hurt me. Trust, I can absolutely relate, Shrink. The time issue is real. I feel it more and more every year. Okay. Okay. Where is this? No. Yeah, I'm land 1. No. Where the F am I supposed to go? Maybe it is where I'm supposed to go. I don't know. I'm lost. Let's try. I don't know. Oh God. Lil sis. It's Koto Square Naya. Andarin man, or Andarin hand. Andarin hacks. My man, I don't know where it's at, bro. This is a damn maze. If that's the case, how the hell does it get to Koto Square? Did I get to Koto Square through Netopia, or is it through? Do I have to go through Yumland? Oh shit! It is tomorrow. Oh, you're right. Yeah, Japan is 9 hours ahead of the East Coast of America. Oh wait, no, like sorry, 13 hours. It's 9 hours ahead of Europe. How to fit it in? Just gotta go. Just gotta pick a week, throw a dart at the board, and be like, all right, that's the time I'm going. I don't remember if it was Netopia or not. Yeah, it's just after midnight. I actually need to turn in pretty soon. Oh, I think this is where I need to be. I think this is right. Run. Den 2 goes to Koto Square. Does it? Hold on. Seriously? Den 2? Alright, let's get the hell up out of here. On my honor as a filthy X-Haven main? I read that as EX, damn. X-Haven main next year summer. Oh, don't say that. Next year in the summer, I actually am gonna go visit my folks. I haven't told them this yet, but my dad basically told me to stop coming at Christmas because he is we can't really do anything during Christmas in my home, which is a beach town, because it's too cold. So he's like, hey, come when it's warm. He's like, even if you have to not come one Christmas, I'll handle your mother. Don't study Japanese related. Don't do it, man. It's a trap. It's a lifelong trap. Oh no. I promise you, it's a trap. Also, if you're coming to Tokyo, you know, everything's pretty much English. You can get around. Fall is actually the actual move because it's not miserable. This is Den 3. I'm so destroyed right now. Just found out East ML stands for your name. Thought it was Mobile Legends. Yeah. The problem with East is that it's a name of one of the developers for Twitch, so there is literally no chance for me to ever get the account East. So I had to make something else. Although I did report it one time in hopes that they would hook me up. Oh, I think I know how to get there now. Okay. I think I remember. I have to like get up there, right? Your age, trust me, Japan is a different beast. Wet heat is the worst. I can speak like 3. Computer, I speak computer, I speak English, I speak some Japanese. This is Den 2. Shoot. Wet heat is goated. I promise you will not say that. I promise you will not say that when you're here. You will wake up, take a shower, walk outside, regret that decision. Is Japan expensive? No. Japan is very cheap right now because the US dollar is much stronger than the Japanese yen. So for comparison, when I came to Japan, 1 yen was like 70 cents, which means the yen was strong. Like 1 yen was worth, or 100 yen was worth more than $1. And now it is flipped, where 150 yen is $1. It takes more yen to equal $1 than in the past. So you basically like get like a multiplier of 1.5 on your money. And also, Japan in the fall is just nice because like it's cool and the leaves are changing and it's like a really good excuse to just go out and like chill in nature. This year I want to go back to I went to like the northwest part of Tokyo is like a bunch of small towns and also like a lot of mountains, and I want to go back. I did a trail run a couple years back, and the trail run was so nice that I went back with my now wife, just to do like to walk it because I felt like running it was such a big waste. How the F do I get on? Oh. I need to get on this road above me. Oh, if you already know, Shireen, then you're good, but it's hotter now. Global warming and shit. Global warming is nasty. Then to warp to square. That's okay. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I figured I had to go back to the square and then go to the other portal here, and then we don't go to the square itself. We go to the I think on the right side. Yeah, and then we go. I actually had it right. Did I come here before? I think I did. Oh, maybe I didn't. Never mind. I just alright, Proto Man, do God's willing. Or do God's bidding. Murder everything. Okay. Oh, thank you. That was a... Getting married is a great experience. Never want to do it again. Wedding day was tiring. This is where I need to be. You're so right with it. Andrew Hacks, thank you, buddy. Left, Koto Square. Keep moving. I think there's a random boss ghost data somewhere right here, so I gotta be careful. Hey, Hope, what up? Hope you're doing alright. Please, let me just get to this square and then fucking murder. Just let me murder Freeze Man. Wait, Lewis? Really? Panda? Who is next? Great question, man. I didn't know. Wow, I didn't know Lewis got married. That's news to me. Yeah. Lewis the married, yo. Oh, this is it. Yes. This is it. Yes. Oh, sweet Jesus. I've done it. Oh, all 68 fetch quests have led me to this moment here. Oh, hold on a second. Fuck his eyes, bro. Be careful. Yeah, they're gonna just like blow up my board. Shit. Okay, hold on. That's her. Oh, I used it too early. He looks so jank in this game. No! Oh, come on. Bro, what is this? They have so much life! Bro! Oh, I'm cooked. I'm cooked, y'all. I'm cooked. Bro! I'm getting pounded. Boss. Help! Please die. Oh. I'm done, though. Rip in peace. Oh, I'm dead. This won't do anything, but... This game is unforgiving sometimes. Alright, thanks for late, man. Appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by. You be good? Yeah, I'm about to head to sleep myself, so... Let me just get past these damn things. Alright, let's try this again. Hold up. Give me the good RNG on the shuffle here. 240 life is insane, by the way. I got the worst RNG, by the way. Stop. Getting cooked. I should have done that. Oh no. Okay, hold on. Chance. No, you're not the right one. Fuck. I need the 40 life one. No! Stop running, bitch. Come here. Is this good? Is this good? Yes. No! I'm so cooked. Alright. Pull up the Yopper. I'm so stupid. I fucking ice. Bro, this ice gotta go. I'm so sorry. I got yeeted. Alright, Ray, thanks for stopping by, big dog. You be good. Alright, I gotta go through like 3 more of these. They really are making this as hard as humanly possible. I could kind of manage here. Alright, let's see. Okay, I take it back. Excuse me? Charge? Okay, that's manageable. Okay. One more? I think we're good, G. Oh, shit. Let's hold on to that just in case. No, let's chill. Excuse me. What the fuck is this? What the hell? Luckily. Goated. Alright, here we go. Oh, you got a head out stream? Thanks, man. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate seeing you again. Hope you're doing alright. Take care of yourself. Meanwhile, I'm gonna get my ass kicked by these jobber ass enemies. Also, come to Japan. How about that? How about that? Yeah, I'm waiting for Worlds Beyond too, man. I saw that recent balance patch. I was like, wait, what? Feels like they don't believe in nerfing anymore. Oh, okay, here we go. We do this and we gotta head to sleep after. I'll give you a hand for coming this far. Yeah, me too, bro. You know how many sticks I had to pick up to find this place? Gospel Supreme Commander. He orchestrated the destruction plan. Tier 1 Earthquake is gonna strike. You have to defeat me or you can't save the world. If you really want to stop the end of the world, then give me your best shot. Uh-oh. World protection? We're at this level? The stakes have never been this high. Excuse me? There your ass right there. Don't move. Oh, this is the perfect battle. This is... I can't be stopped. Bro, I'm cheating. What is he gonna do? Oh shit. Okay, never mind. He's got a plan, but he's like, this guy's such a jobber. What the F? This dude is such a... Is he even gonna move? That battle was so fucking free. You should never like 10 a boss on the first try. I'm gonna keep it a buck. After doing all those fetch quests, that was kind of a letdown. I beat his candy ass and he didn't even matter. Something's glowing from Freeze Man's body. Got the blue frag, that's all 3. Oh, it broke. So I was supposed to get these 3 things to be able to break the ice, but one of the 3 things just broke. No need to worry. Who are you? Oh, it's the doc. Alright. This is the guy who gave me the stuff to like break the ice, like the weak ice. What was the point of all that then? I'm tired. Yo, me too, bro. Long time since I worked. Well, then to the end of the square. Oh, I'll have to bill the officials for the cure and such. How much can I take for them? Damn. Your boy should be going too. Surely everyone's waiting. That was so free. That's insane. How free that was. I'm kind of angry how free that was. It's okay now. The environment system is thawed and returned to normal. Now the disaster should be suppressed. Land Mega Man, you did well. I'm so mad. I'm so angry. Let me save. Did I save? Can't remember. I'm so tight. I'm so tight right now. That was so easy. Early BN bosses and staying in play. That's crazy. Like, Magnet Man was a fucking menace. Cloud Man, a menace. Toad Man, a menace. Freeze Man, absolute jobber. That's insane. I can't believe how easy that was. For all that build up to him just getting his like cheeks clapped in like less than 30 seconds is wild to me. All right. On that note, we've accomplished a lot today. I got through meta report this week. I got through I got to do fumbles, deck critique, got to play a little bit of the best card game in the world, and now I'm gonna go sleep. Yeah, maybe we'll try to make a habit out of this. I don't know yet. Right now I'm 2 for 2 weeks. But yeah, thanks for everybody stop by. Appreciate the love, appreciate the support, and I'll catch you later. Bye. Y'all be good. Go to sleep. Nighty night.